Hello and welcome back to the StrawHatLucas YouTube channel. It is I, StrawHatLucas, the man, the myth, the legend himself. You know, that boy. And we are back to play some One Piece D&D. You will notice Cody and I are not on cam today. I did not have time to set up our reactors properly, so you get me as Chopper and Cody as Cody, who just his little icon thingy, which is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna hand it right over to Mr. ToriMori, the man, the myth, the legend himself, who has cooked up a devious session for us today, I'm sure. Oh, he's not me, never mind. I cook up devious sessions. He cooks up amazing, wonderful, spectacular sessions. Spectacles.
Well, I toss that right back at you, Dungeon Meister for Kids on Bikes. You cook up some very, very good sessions yourself, so
thank you.
Hopefully I can learn a bit of that deviousness from you. Who knows? Incorporate some bikes into the Sakura Pirates, the Sakura Bikers, if you will.
I mean, we did meet those guys that rode on the sea on motorcycles.
They exist, yeah. There are special bikes out there
Jeremy
that
Biker?
traverse the sea.
I'll give you the character sheet, Mikey. He has like 2 pages.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. Send that my way. We can definitely toss that in the mix.
That's a fucking yacht.
But yeah, sure. He'll be he'll be the amazing level 1 emperor. Without further ado, y'all, I'll bring us into sesh today. No cover story. I want to kind of jump right into it, but we'll go over a little bit of
recap.
I do not have a recap game, but I do want to talk a little bit about what happened last time, refresh our memories a bit. Of course, the main thing was that we had the big Wetlands Feast. Kief hosted you all and had a grand feast. There was plenty of food, dancing, revelry, and fine feasting done between you all. Kiryu had stayed behind in order to work on the belly boat some. He sort of got himself in a pinch with one of the other Roshuan ships, but luckily there were 2 guards there to help him, and all just at the price of a little sting from a bug on the leg. Let's see. Of course, one of our party members unfortunately lost one of their fingers in a game of 5-finger fillet. You all played it. I hope everybody has kept track. I know a couple people are going to be maybe a little disadvantaged for the first day. I believe Leadbelly, actually, correct? The other 2 were just soldiers. But
I believe so.
We did have a couple injuries, including Kief cutting off one of his fingers, although he is remaining unaware of the fact out of self-preservation, of course. We've got another Sakura pirate in the infirmary here, Mystico, once again knocked out from an intense battle. And there was a little game of sorts, I suppose you could say, that Stan posed to you all. He took a little bit of feedback just from a simple cup of water with a leaf on top in order to see your latent hockey powers. We're gonna open up on this night here. I will recap Abyss's section once we cut back to him. Bring us over here. Believe we should all still be here. Yep. Nothing too much planned for the feast on my end. I'm opening the table up to you all. If there was anything specifically that you want to do, a couple pressing matters, including your good friend Kief here, though a few of the guards have already responded to that and freaked out, of course. People have started noticing Kief's missing finger, even though he hasn't. But yeah, I'll open it up back to you all as everything sort of calms down slightly from the initial cutting off.
Where's that fucking doctor at, man? Also, Seamus, we gotta brand you, bro. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, though. The finger thing, that's more important.
Sean will sort of look over his shoulder. He goes, "You fucking talking to me? I ain't Seamus, I'm Sean."
Oh, whatever. Same thing.
We'll go ahead and just say this will be where the doctors come back. Let me find a good token for this.
Arthur's just looking at his 3 guns in front of him, pondering. He's got his hand on his chin. He's like,
He looks over.
1 hand, 2 hand. No. This one goes in this hand. No. There's a way to make this work.
What are you trying to figure out there, Arthur?
Easy, Captain. I got 3 guns here. That's you see, after our last encounter with that bastard Bill, he was all like, "Roger Morgan, and my name's Bill. Boo-hoo. I'm real bad. I'm Bill." Yeah, he's a little some bit. I I whooped his ass. And I said, oh man, that's a real cool gun. I'm going to take that gun. And now I have 3. But the problem is I have 2 hands. And then he picks the 2 guns up. And now there's a 3rd one that I cannot use. And I'm wondering, it just seems unoptimized.
Yes. Unoptical. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We could. What if Kiryu like strapped him to like your wrist or something like that? You could just like move your fist and fire 2 guns at the same time while you're firing the other one with one hand, or you could cut off your leg and put the gun there, but then you'd be out of a leg.
Wait. How I would cut it? Would it? Captain, say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, you
Benny
can
just,
replace your leg.
you guys
with...
are certainly posing ideas.
Yeah,
Gonna
like
cut your leg off.
yeah. I mean,
He said he
crazier things have happened on the
cut
sea.
my leg.
He'll look over
Cut
at
my
the
leg off
doctor.
with a gun. Yeah, Arthur's just gonna be like, cut with a gun.
Well, I can cut your leg off with my sword, and he like
No,
pulls
no.
out Irene, and then we can replace it with
Whoa,
the other gun.
Wait. Sword. Oh my. Whoa. Captain.
Yes.
I hug him. Arthur hugs him. He takes his 3 guns. And he's like, I gotta get to Kiryu. I'm what they call a scholar. And he's gonna run away. He's
There he goes. The
Yeah.
smartest man on my crew.
As you head off toward the workshop, Spenny is going to turn to the doctor after hearing you guys pitch this leg amputation idea. And he goes, hey, so just curious, from your point of view, how viable would an operation like that be? And she's already, like, she's laying out all her supplies on the table as she sits next to Kief. She kind of examines things. She looks at you out of the side of her eye, Leadbelly, and then she looks at Spenny and just shakes her head. Not likely, and sets to work.
You've never met
okay.
Kiryu.
Above table, everyone else knows what Arthur has finally put together, but like everyone else is thinking Arthur's gonna go saw his leg off. Like it is.
That's what Leadbelly thinks.
Like y'all know what I'm gonna go do.
Now don't worry, Kief. Just sit still and look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Look at me.
Oh yeah, we're putting his fingers back on. Oh no.
Don't worry about what she's doing. You just look at me. You
Oh my
look at
god,
me.
did I run out with his finger? Did I have it?
No.
Because Glory was gonna eat it.
Glory was going to eat it, and you dragged it to you.
Oh yeah.
Did you? I know you guys mentioned putting it.
I
on
would've-
ice.
I would've-
don't think you actually did.
I would have given it to Leadbelly. I would have given it
Okay,
to
yeah.
Leadbelly.
I'm
Okay,
gonna slide it to
we'll
the-
run with that.
And I'm down
If I
to
ran out.
I'm down to roll sleight of hand for this. I'm gonna try to like sneak it to the doctor so Kief doesn't see his finger.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, hell yeah.
Kief, we will run that against your passive perception.
I got a crit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's a success. Yeah. You are fully able to slide it by. I will say that Smokey, Spenny, Stan, I didn't really realize so many they all kind of body block to give you that full assist as you like pass the finger down to the doctor. She takes it behind their back and flashes you the okay sign. She's gonna set to work. She's operating at a bit of a disadvantage here because Kief is small. She's a simple doctor from the wetlands. She is not really well versed in putting dwarf fingers back on, combined with the fact that she also has to make sure Kief doesn't find out. Kief, are you available for microphone yet, or? No problem. If not, I can also operate your sheet if need be. Well, she's just sort of talking to you, saying, "Oh yeah, well, welcome. It's good to have you all. I'll go ahead and let you know your friend upstairs. We stabilized him. He's gonna be okay. He's in pretty bad shape. It looks like he's really gone through the ringer. Do you know exactly what happened to him? She's sort of posing that at all of you. So Leadbelly, you look at she's looking up and down the table. You can answer as well.
What happened to who? Kief? Nothing happened to Kief.
Yeah, you would know she's talking about Mystical.
Oh.
They got him to the infirmary here.
A lot. A lot. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A lot of heartbreak. He got pretty fucked up in our last battle as well. And I did my best to heal him, but my mystical devil fruit powers only go so far, baby. And I like do finger guns at her, but grow more finger guns out of my finger guns, like bullets. But it's like little finger guns clicking too.
She does the whole like 3D eye thing as they come toward her. She just kind of like shakes it off and goes, yeah, well, it looks like he's been through many, many battles. Are you sure it's a good idea he's sailing along with you guys if you're going to get into so much trouble? Like, she just looks at Kief's stump of his finger, but she cuts herself off there. Yeah.
I have thought about this. Do you know of any real estate around here that is available?
These days, there's always land for sale in the wetlands. I mean, people really are immigrating out of here. So, yeah, it's a buyer's market.
Your king owes me some favors. I think I could set up Mystical pretty nice here if he doesn't want to sail with us any longer. Make him a nice little house, a plot of land. Take care of him and let him live out his days in peace and happiness without having to work for somebody.
Well, that would be the noble thing of you to do. I guess it is up to him at the end of the day, but I don't know. His body just clearly lacks a little bit of vigor that humans are meant to have. And as she's doing this, Kief, she's pretty skilled. However, she was unable to perform this reattachment without you noticing. You look down as you feel this sharp pinch. She has inserted the first stitch, as you notice, and your little finger there is just lying ever so slightly detached.
That was my
whatever Dill's typing, I'll voice it out for him. I got you.
Yes, hell yeah.
That'll work. That'll work.
Wait, why are you putting that finger on me? I have all of mine.
Kief, you do
Wait!
not, but I need you to look at me.
Oh, why does... If I... How does this finger hurt if I have mine already? Oh!
We're gonna run We're gonna run a wisdom save on this one. Sort of working in reverse. If you succeed, you'll be able to fail to notice the reality of the situation, Kief. It is going to be a pretty high roll.
He rolled an 11.
Yeah, an 11. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah. For that will not suffice. You feel a cold sweat erupt all over your body as the gravity of the situation.
I think if this finger hurts, I don't think it's not mine. I think there's a good possibility it's mine. Oh,
Okay,
God, guys,
okay.
it kind of hurts.
The doctor, all of a sudden, she's only got blood on like the very tips of her gloved fingers, but she just sort of sets her tools aside for the moment. She looks around at the guards. All right, change of plans. We need wine here. Stat. One of them immediately responds, sets down a big carafe of wine here.
Good, I
and
needed
Stan,
a drink.
Oh my
Leadbelly.
God.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Are you okay? You can steal it if you want. Stan is gonna pour out a little goblet, and Smokey will set it to Kief's lips and just say, "Come on, come on, just have a drink, cool down. No reason to freak out."
Hey Kief, I just want to make sure this is in character. You can type yes or no, but drinks is. Put it on the wound! What are you doing?
Oh my God!
No, he'll
I know
He'll
exactly what to
very
do to help
gingerly
him, and
put
I'm
it
gonna
to your
drink the
lips. He's
rest
not
of the
gonna-
wine.
Well, it's like you gotta sterilize the wound, and so he's like, "There's, yeah, they're getting the alcohol to sterilize, and then they start making me drink it. The wound."
We're gonna run a we're gonna accelerate this drinking, Kief. So we're gonna run a con save at a DC 15. A 12. Okay.
No,
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Okay, you are now. You immediately feel that wine go to your head. Your body starts to feel a little light. You're officially hammered. You're gonna have disadvantage on attack here, and you're gonna have like a drunk persona quite a bit. Your speed is also going to be halved for the moment, but it does provide.
It is gonna his blood, because it's a thinner, and alcohol makes the blood thinner.
That is true. That is true. The doctor is already back at work. As soon as Stan has, or Smokey has put the goblet up to his lips, she's already back to work sewing on this. Smoke is sick to solve that. There are plenty around. Sure, we'll say Smokey.
Someone
then,
give him some
he pulls out.
We've got to get him
I don't have any of
sober.
that, but I got some Slims, and he pulls out a box of Slims, just barely. The
Okay,
right
but
size
Kief
for
is
Kief.
a dwarf.
So the Slims like
So you
a
go to
Camel
put this
wide
like
in it?
regular ass cigarette towards this dude, and Kief like, oh, I just put it up in.
Yeah, there you go. Just a little drag. I'll have the rest. He look,
How does Arthur do this?
years and years of practice, my friend. And Smokey puts the Slim in his lips.
This
beside
sounds like
his
it
already
would kill
burning
Arthur.
cigarette.
Dill said Moonkeef lights a
Dude.
mini Slim. So he pulled out his own tiny cigarette.
Oh, okay. I see. I misunderstood that. Yeah, that'll absolutely work. We can say you got some Tontada Slims on you. Yeah.
Some egg
You're
balls, eh?
extremely
not hitting
drunk,
a lucky
but you are
strike right
chilled
now.
out now. As the surgery, the reattachment will continue. All right. That reattachment is going to go off as a success. Her fingers, her surgical hands are deft enough to get those stitches done. It's not exactly pretty. You are still going to suffer the secondary effect of the 5-finger fillet game, which let me fully refresh my memory so I don't misspeak.
God, what was the point of this? This was just a whole net negative for everyone.
It was a fun time.
It really was a fun time, but also like, damn, Keith almost permanently lost
He
a
crippled
finger.
himself, yeah. Like,
Yeah, so it was a -2, if I'm not mistaken, to the dex rolls using hands for the following day. In your case, no, I'll leave it at the 1 day, yeah. So for the next full in-game day, you are going to have disadvantage on hand checks using dex with that hand. Need the New World shorts. There you go. Yeah. Okay. We'll get you to a tobaccery soon. But yeah, that finger is reattached. Your head feels super light, but looking down, you do feel that adrenaline start to subside as you kind of sort of flex it. The doctor immediately would say, no, no, don't do that. Just give it the night. She'll start packing up her things, take off. Glory, in the interim, has just been snacking on the pig. Everybody's too focused on this Tontata surgery. And I'll bring that over to the workshop where Arthur was heading. Kiryu, we'll call this the end of your... it was reduced to 3 hours after you employed the help of the 2 guards. You guys have successfully now demolished the boat, whose keel you had accidentally totally compromised. There's like no evidence of this boat anywhere. The guards and you, they're panting, but you're all 3 sweating. Hard work, but there we go. It's done. No harm, no foul. And the younger guard, who is a little friendlier, will just raise up a hand to high-five you, Kiryu.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna high-five back. Alright, thanks for help. Now, give us all this lumber to expand the ship.
Right on, right on. Let's see. We can sort of take it from the top. I won't make you go through all of that necessarily again. But let's see, one thing. Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of identical Roshuan ships all about. There's another one on the other side of the Requiem as well. Requiem/belly boat. If you want to start getting to work on that, we'll take a carpenter's tools, this time at advantage, since you now know the whole guts of the anatomy of this style of ship, so be able to surmise what to do a little better now.
Alright, let's go.
That's okay. That's a whole lot better than a nat 1.
Yeah.
As you come up, you had been specifically, jog my memory, due to that fail, you were looking at taking off essentially the side of the ship to prep it for the joining, correct?
Yeah. I mean, basically, we'll unite the 2 ships.
Yeah, okay. With the demolition knowledge in mind now, you're able to, by yourself, pretty easily just take out the key nails, the key bolts, holding essentially a chunk of the side of the ship together. By the time you are able to pull it off, we'll call that about 45 minutes that this work takes. You are able to pull off, like, it looks like a chunk of Lego on like a big build that you were able to take off the corner of the piece. We'll say this is the moment where Arthur returns as well.
Oh, where is the boat?
It's here.
Hey!
Half of it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
you
we were
see-
making this one bigger.
Well, we're making it bigger by uniting it with another ship.
Where's the other one?
I'm on it right now. I'm working on it.
Is that my
Here
boy Arthur? Yo, what's up, dude?
Yeah, CR! What up? I don't see you, but I definitely hear you. Oh, man.
So I'm having
We
a
gotta
bit of a
get-
crisis of identity. Am I supposed to be Quinn or Coat Rack, or am I the Belly Boat? Could I be Belly Rack? Belly Quinn? I don't know.
Oh, who the fuck is... Hey,
Say
you had
my
the
name,
opportunity
say
to
my name.
rename yourself, and you didn't. Man, Coat Rack, you are an enigma.
I just feel so free. I didn't expect to feel this way, stuck in a shit mast, but it's so nice. Say my name, say my name.
Have you been dealing with this the whole time? Yeah. I whisper over to him.
You've been dealing with this.
I mean, yeah, it's good background noise.
Oh, what? You know, to each their own. Anyway, me and Captain, we were having this talk, and I came across this problem, and then an epiphany struck. You see, I like to shoot guns. I like to go bang bang. I have these revolvers, and they go bang bang bang, and I love it. But I have 3 revolvers, and I've come to the realization that revolvers work when people are away from you. It has been such a realization for me that when people are in my fucking face, turns out a gun might not solve everything. But what if we could combine the best of both worlds, and we could have a gun that cuts people? You see what I'm saying, Kiryu? Okay. I'm gonna pull out this big fucking revolver, Blaster Bill, that I got from Bill back after the excursion with the clowns. All right. Follow me. So imagine, you know how like a lot of swords, especially these days, they have like these weird hilts or whatever, and you gotta like unsheath them or whatever. All right. Now imagine you unsheath the sword, but like a gun. And imagine you go to slice with a sword, but you have a trigger. And when you slice, you pull the trigger, and it fires the gun. It is. I know it. I've been racking my brain about this, Kiryu, and I think this could work. And I want to trust you. I'm gonna hand him Blaster Bill. And I think if anyone could make this realization happen, it's you. Also, Captain might want to amputate his legs, so like this is like good practice. So like,
Huh? Anyway, I just take my the case on my back and transfer it into the gun, so like this.
Yeah, but it might seem weird, but it's gotta be a revolver because I'm a cowboy.
I can
Can't lose the aesthetic. Can't. But yeah, you know, if it takes you a couple days, it's not something that is an immediate priority. But I trust that, you know, when you have the time, I would really appreciate this, Kiryu.
Yeah, sure.
Also, Quinn, thank you for keeping Kiryu company. It's nice to know that we always have people we can rely on, even when we don't see them necessarily. It's just good to know that we have a really good crew, y'all. I love you guys.
Yes, I had the night.
Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I guess I love you. I don't know. I didn't expect to stop being afraid of you when I got in the ship, but it's just so safe and warm and dark. It's just so nice. I just like it a lot.
Quinn, I mean this with every sincerity that you can hear in my voice. I would murder an entire island for you. If something were to ever happen to you, I want you to know that there is not a single soul I would not tear asunder. I would not rip a world in half to not get you back, Quinn. You have become such a quintessential part of my life that it was so bad.
No, I loved it. It was perfect.
I couldn't say it. You have become such
Arthur. This is coming from the guy, the mannequin. Anyway, this is coming from the guy whose arm you broke, man. If you put a helm on my chest, I would steer myself into the entire brigade guarding Reverse Mountain for you, dude. For you. For any one of you. I mean, y'all are way better than Revan. That guy was He was okay, but he hung out with some freaks.
I'm gonna put a hand on the ship. I'm gonna like tap it twice and that
We're gonna make you the best damn boat ever, Quinn. And you're gonna sail through the entire Grand Line. And we're gonna fuck this world up. I swear. Oh man. Yeah!
I think that is the first time Arthur said yeehaw. Holy smoke.
I got all my brothers with me.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah. Don't let Captain amputate his leg. He's been going off about that. I don't know what's up.
Oh, I won't.
And Kief lost a finger. Oh man, you should have came. Man, Noko almost lost her finger.
What did you say Kief wants to finger?
No, you missed it. Noko almost chopped this dude's hand off, Kiryu. Your sister? She's crazy. There's this one-armed dude, and he was like, I won't play the knife game. And your sister came out with this giant fuck-ass, like, butcher's knife, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'll help him play. And step. Like, yeah, man, I'm glad you brought her on the crew. She is a hoot and a holler. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
I'm curious, Kiryu. Is there any sort of guttural reaction to hearing your little sister is playing knife games?
Well,
There
did she
doesn't have to be. I'm
actually
curious.
Yeah, okay. Did she actually put her hand on the line?
Oh, no, she put someone else's hand on the line. That's even better. She's like, well, I want to play, but I'm not going to risk anything of my own. And she
that's
took
fine.
the one dude who only had one hand left and started fucking with it. Isn't that crazy? Like, he doesn't even have another hand to risk. Do it. I love this crew. Oh, man.
Oh, my dad did that one to us.
Man, wait, what?
That's what
Man,
makes
you're
it
dead.
okay.
Oh, what?
Hey, no, and then Arthur's gonna remember like the first time Dutch took all of his money gambling at 13 and be like,
Yeah, dads can be like that, can't they? Yeah.
Well, that's just
Good thing I'm not like that to you, right, Glory? Glory?
Glory
I gotta
is
go get-
right there up alongside you. She's just sort of looking around, but when you say her name, she cranes her neck up to you and goes,
Yeah, see. Man, I guess since I'm here, you have an extra set of hands. I'll help you out while I'm here. Ain't nothing back.
right.
hell
They're just
yeah.
partying.
I was just about to say too, Kiryu, if you are ready to taking off the mirrored part of the belly boat to prep this for joining, gonna be changed up a little bit since we are on the belly boat, but Arthur's help will also change things a lot. That'll give you a little bit of an advantage. So let's see, where did it go? Okay.
It might seem counterintuitive, but I heard the square goes in the square hole.
I have the perfect gift for this.
the house building
Like 10
song
minutes.
starts playing.
Oh yeah, Arthur, with your help, you will be done in for 5 minutes max.
I'm building a house and I want to building.
So it's going to shake out on this one. The belly boat does have some pretty substantial hull damage sustained. It's nothing crazy, but it's not negligible. So that is going to factor into the DC. It's going to add some difficulty from that last carpenter's tools. However, you are going to, again, have advantage on this, as well as... We'll call that. We'll bring it down to the middle since you have Arthur's help and you already have advantage from the demolition. We'll meet that DC somewhere in the middle. So go ahead and roll out another Carpenter's Tools at advantage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god. Yeah, you are super attentive to the cracks and breaks in the seam along the hull. You know, luckily a lot of that damage has been sustained to the banister, which sort of counts as a technicality on the hull damage, but even that which is sustained to the main body, I'm going to even say you're able to work around it and take off even extra chunks where there's more compromised hull than would be necessary. We'll go ahead and say that will apply to anything you need to join on the mirrored ship as well. So you need to take any chunks out of that to make it match. You already take care of that. As you guys set that chunk aside, you'll see a ladybug is clinging to the banister, and as you like set it down on the wharf or the dock rather, it flaps its wings, its shell open, its wings extend, and it flutters back onto the main belly boat.
Well, it's just a ladybug.
Now, I'm okay. How should? If you want to pursue the actual joining now, we're gonna call this. Yeah, another Carpenter's Tools. Off that crit, I'm gonna add an extra -2 to the DC. It is still going to be a substantially difficult DC. I'm gonna call it out loud at 17 for this one.
Alright.
And you do have advantage since you're still employing Arthur's help.
Go.
24. Very nice.
Redemption.
This work is continuing on for some hours. Arthur, as you assist, you are kind of
House.
you become aware that you do have training coming up at some point soon. Oh, I was literally just about to cut over to him. Shoot. Okay, that's okay.
No, Diddy.
In that case, I'll bring it back to the feast. I'm going to say the feast is wrapping up. Leadbelly and Kief, you guys are probably getting pretty tired at this point, but if there's anything else either of you wanted to run, call it out.
Nah. Oh shit. Sorry, I just read Ragnar's Discord message.
Yeah, I just read it.
No, I think Leadbelly would be getting Kief drunk, and they'd probably pass out in the mess hall. Or Kief, should we stumble back to the ship drunk as fuck? I feel like that would be very fun. Let's go harass Arthur and Kiryu. What do you say, little buddy?
Buddy. Excuse me.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna bring Smokey too. I'm gonna be like, Smokey, come with me. Come back to my ship. Come see it. Come see the belly boat.
He's joining the crew. Yeah, he has to.
That's why
He
I'm trying
already
to get him
said
back
he
to the
would.
ship. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak him back. Get him.
No, we'll say he's super drunk, stumbling on his feet. Night has gone on a little longer than he expected, and he's like, yeah, every artist needs to see all the muses, and you gotta have your beautiful ship. They're in the background. They're in the back. I'm gonna put it in the background.
No.
It'll be
Like,
beautiful.
he agreed. He agreed to join the crew. I convinced him. I remember this from last
Yes,
session, clearly.
he's talking about the
Okay.
portrait he's going to make of you all.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I can see it in my mind's eye. I'm gonna put it there in the background, and he'll follow you guys Benny, Sean, and Noko back to the ship.
Kief
And
is there.
Stan, you know what? Stan, I almost forgot Stan is coming with you all as well.
Not that fucking Stavros guy. The weirdo one-arm weirdo.
Stavros. Yes, the one-armed weirdo, as he's famously known.
Always around
Coming
with
back as
Noko.
well.
I don't trust him.
On the way back to the ship, I'm like arm in arm with Smokey. I've got Kief on my shoulder, and I'm like, in the song, it's gonna go like this, man. It's gonna be sick as hell. It's gonna be rocking, and it's gonna be like, I went to the danger zone, and you're gonna love it, dude. It's gonna be great. And like, I'm
Spenny's
like
going.
getting hype.
He's like laying down a very bad beat.
I like to imagine that as all of you are coming up on the ship, you just hear Arthur, Kiryu, and Quinn.
Take me a ship and we're gonna build it. They're gonna build me a ship and we're gonna build it. Hey, I got training soon.
Wait, what time is it, Mikey? Is it almost time for training?
It is getting close. It's verging on 5 in the morning, 5 a.m.
Oh, sick. All right,
Time
well,
we're supposed to be at
this has been
training?
such an enjoyable experience. I have to go get strong. I have to go be
Oh,
a
hell
strong man.
yeah. What
There
time is my
is
training?
time enough for a short rest for you, Arthur. If you plan to make this training, you can catch a quick short rest. There's definitely not for a long rest, unless you want to miss it.
Bet. No, yeah, I'll take a short rest, but I'm only missing 1 HP. I don't need to take a
Okay.
roll. So I mean,
Oh shoot!
just for getting a little bit of shut eye, and then making sure I'm ready for this training. But yeah, I am ready.
Well, it's
Oh,
perfect
nice.
timing. The other guys are here to help me out.
Literally.
Kiryu,
Hey,
my
yo.
darling Kiryu, my sweetie Kiryu, my love. Leadbelly's drunk as fuck. He's
I
like,
love.
he's like,
My
Yeah,
mic's
it's perfect.
gonna
If you
be
here, we are gonna finish this in like 3 minutes.
oh,
Come
hell
on, let's go.
yeah.
We have work to do.
I was saying
Your
as
passive is 18, right?
Ooh, Dill.
Mine.
What's up?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as Kief and Leadbelly are walking up, like Arthur, who's been sitting down in the corner, short resting for this 30 minutes, and he's just like, "All right, Kiryu, well, I've done enough, and the boys are here, so they're gonna help me. Bye."
I'm gonna take a nap now. Yeah, like.
Right, so yeah, no, I come here, but yeah, it's perfect. So we are gonna carry. You guys have to carry those lumber up to the ship, while I still have to fixate the down below. So it's perfect. This will take like 3 minutes. Like, don't worry.
All right.
As you are explaining that, you will notice Spenny is fairly obviously, at least to you, trying to slip off below deck.
Oh, perfect. Spinning go below deck, and I'm gonna tell you what to do there too.
He just you see him like crumple in defeat a little bit. I'm so tired and drunk. Fine. And he'll go below deck.
Don't drink what
ready
you
to-
can't handle, then, Spenny.
Yeah, just drink some water. Just take a few pieces, and you're gonna be alright.
Here, just go pee, Spenny. Fucking weirdo.
Noko's gonna come up to you, Kiryu. She'll give a big yawn. Do you need my help too, or could I go catch a few Z's?
Yeah,
Not
you can do
unless
it.
we need you to take another dude's hand. Do it.
I never want to play with knives again. Arthur, I'm gonna do guns from now on, just because of that game. Ugh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, I learned this really cool game from this place called Russia. It's like a roulette of sorts. I'll show you one day, Noko.
I don't
When
think his
you're
name is
older.
Russia, honestly.
Ugh. All
Now
right,
I
what do I
want to
need
know
to
what
do?
it is in this one.
What, Kiryu? What do I need to do? What do you need me to do? What do you,
We're carrying
Kiryu?
stuff, Leadbelly. You don't
Okay.
remember him saying?
And when you say that, like, I just pick you up. Look, I'm carrying you now.
Yeah, if y'all want to
fucking
get
faded.
started on that joining, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you have a lot of arms to work with.
Join my.
That's perfect.
I will take Kiryu to start. Throw out a general flat engineering for me. This will be this will kind of gauge what all the others' limitations will be based on like your instruction, specifically the NPCs. Okay, geez, yeah, crazy rolls. You're
Wow.
determined to get the Requiem expanded. I see. I love it.
Yep.
Next, we'll definitely do these at advantage. You have plenty of help now. Some more carpenter's tools. Let's do just one to start, and let me check one other thing while you do that.
Kief, have I ever told you I love you? Oh, man. You've been through so much.
A few times, Leadbelly. I don't see why that came up now.
I love you, man. Leadbelly is fucking like blackout drunk. He's drunk. He also smoked more of that seaweed with Smokey on the way in. Yeah, while we were all coming back to the
He can
ship.
keep you guys well stocked on anything you want to smoke. He's got, the darts in one and the whole spliffs
Is this man
in the
carrying
other
D&D?
jacket pocket.
Bro,
That's freaking wild, Lucas.
He's you know what? He's doing a sketch on his pad. He's got a cigarette just hanging out of his lip as he draws
Bro,
the
just
belly
hold on.
boat. And he goes, "Yeah, I mean, I could special order it. I know a guy."
That was above table, but all right. Hell yeah. We gotta have a tripping session.
I know.
What are you saying, Josh?
Bro, the Russian kingdom is based on Russia, so the
Yeah,
Russian roulette
Rashwan,
is
yeah,
from this
Rashwan
kingdom.
roulette. Do I need to roll anything to carry this to help with this?
Yeah, so I want to get one carpenter's tools at advantage from Josh first. And then we will see.
Nice.
Okay. Admittedly, not super great, but we will rock with it. Yeah, if you are adding that help for his advantage, but you're also physically helping in other ways, go ahead and... Yeah, toss me out a sleight of hand, because while you are kind of heaving big planks into place, you're also there.
9/11.
Oh, jeez. I am gonna need that at disadvantage from both of you, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely from Kief.
Oh, damn! No! No!
Well,
Unfortunately, you
give yourself advantage.
I can't. I have nothing to do that. I've already used my luck point.
Wow. Well,
it's still
yeah.
Bro, it's still the same day that we fought at the circus. So
It's the next day now.
No, it's the next day.
It's the next day
Oh,
now.
it is?
Yeah, we're coming up on 5 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, Arthur
then,
left to
yeah.
go do his training. Like,
The sun
chose
is barely
Leadbelly.
rising.
I chose
What do we
Leadbelly.
have?
They gain a
What's this do?
temporary point of inspiration that lasts until the end of the day.
Hold on, wait.
Wow.
Before you do
Can
that,
the other guys roll?
hold on. Listen.
The other NPCs?
Before you do that, though, Dill, let me ask Mikey this, because I've already rolled at disadvantage. Would that mean I get to roll again, or would that mean I take the 11? Because either way, it feels like I'm going to take that 11.
It would technically be like a full reroll, as per the rules.
Okay.
You know,
Um,
no, I can give it to Kiryu.
Now give it to
You-
Leadbelly. That's a crit.
I can give him
Good.
my temporary point of
Yeah.
inspiration. He can just re-roll the Carpenter's Tools check.
I would take that. I would take that.
Yeah, I feel like
Because
makes
that
more
one
sense.
will because Leadbelly, if you re-rolled that sleight of hand, it would be at disadvantage again. But conversely, if Kiryu re-rolls, that would be at advantage again.
All right, all right.
Let's go. We building a ship, baby.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
We're building a ship. Get it in your skull.
So
We built this shippy
What's-
on rock and roll.
to
I grow 2
synthesize
extra arms and
that,
just start shredding.
You can go.
For it.
I'm
You-
gonna
What
give,
am I doing here?
hold on, wait. I'm gonna grow 2 arms to start shredding, and I'm gonna give Kiryu a bardic inspiration as well.
Oh, nice.
oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I go for the photo ship and I look at something. We have 2 masts, and that means we can have 2 figure heads. I already built one, but
Yeah, you'll
Your
really
captain.
What's
you
that?
will have
what's your favorite
3
animal?
masts.
3? That's
Yeah, you will have 3 masts per ship. So once they're joined, 6 masts.
Holy shit. That's awesome. What was the question?
But remember,
Kiryu?
just one last thing. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No,
just
no.
remember that it was determined that also, in order to fit that cannon on your ship, you would need to make some sort of space on the deck for it. So I believe you had said you wanted those front 2 masts taken off. But yeah, go ahead. That was all. I just wanted to remind us of that.
Okay. Very fair, very fair. This ship is about to be fucking massive, boys.
Josh was asking you what your favorite animal was as Leadbelly.
You know, it's an odd choice, I know. And you would think that I would choose my bird homies from, oh my god, why am I blanking on the name? Torino?
The Goyu birds?
Yeah, from Torino.
Torino.
Yeah, from Torino, yeah.
Yes, you would think I would choose the big birds, but actually my favorite animal is the orangutan.
Ooh. Spicy.
There's something about its orange fur. I think this is the first time I've said this out loud.
all right. We can do both actually.
A big bird and a big orangutan?
Yeah. And a big bird and even bigger orangutan.
Well, if we can do multiple animals, why don't we do several different animals for the crew members? Like we could figure out what Arthur's favorite animal is. Oh, what am I
No,
fucking
you
saying?
can only do 3.
Kiryu!
No.
And Leadbelly like grows like really long arms and puts hands on your shoulders, and he's like, "It's got to be Lead Horse."
Oh yeah. But we
It has to be Lead Horse and Glory.
And Glory,
Like,
yeah,
there's
Glory
no-
has to be on his back. Like,
but we only have 3 masts.
We have 2 ships!
Yeah,
2 figureheads!
yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, we can. I already made one, and we can have another 2.
yeah, so one Lead Horse and one Glory.
Right.
And
right.
Kiryu, you had made the...
Hell yeah.
Did you make it already, or was it just conceptualized? The King Boar
I
figurehead?
think I made it.
I think you fully made it as well. I recall you working on that. We can get to that too. If you want to still utilize that, cool. If you want to rework it into one of the other animals, cool too. We'll roll a simpler DC on that if you like. To synthesize these rolls before I fully forget, I want to honor both the crit success and the crit fail to where they kind of meet in the middle. So we'll say that, yeah, that crit success is going to change things on their end, working on it. Leadbelly and guys do drop a couple planks of wood into the water. It was going more disastrous that you were about to drop the entire batch of joining planks that you held in your arms. I'm just going to leave it at 2, and it'll just set you back essentially on 30 minutes of time, we'll say, all in all. You can get that back pretty quickly.
Hell
You
Well,
want
guys,
to
that's gonna
attempt
take
that
3 more minutes.
again.
I do. I want to go. Yeah, let's roll again. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'll say that John takes off his jacket and he tosses it aside and he goes, Here, let me not be a useless layabout. I'll give you a hand.
Ah,
And he's gonna
perfect. You're
come up
ready to get
alongside-
branded. Kiryu, warm the brand.
We can leave that for later. Right now, Judge, just focus on the ship.
Oh, okay.
So
Sean
is that
takes
help
like a
on
squared
Kief?
stance. Sorry, go ahead. Nothing important.
I was asking if that help was on Kief, or if it was on.
That help is going to be on at least one of you guys. So that will negate the disadvantage you are going to be making. You can choose who it applies to.
Kief can have it.
Up to y'all. Okay.
I was going to ask if we could choose after we rolled.
No, yeah, you can have it, brother.
Normally, I'd say no. If you guys want to on this instance, you're making your ship. I want to be a little generous on this one. So yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
can choose after you've
Well,
rolled.
I already rolled at disadvantage.
Let's
No
go.
way.
God,
There's
No
no
way.
fucking way, brother.
that's insanity.
Do I have silvery barbs? Please tell me I have silvery
No, but
barbs.
you have the role as musician.
I don't have that feat, though. Wait, can I?
It's
I
part
do
of the
have
role.
that. It is part
It's
of the
part of the
role.
role.
Why do I not use
God.
this? I'm gonna give
Oh, my
Keith.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. Let's see what happens before things get. If this is
I
triple
think
fives,
you're
I guess
rolling. Wait, hold on. He's
quadruple.
rolling flat, not disadvantage, because of the help, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but in this
because
case,
yours-
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
They're both. Yeah.
Wait, why do you have the wrong one written down, Lucas?
I have no idea. I think. I don't know, actually. I think mine's from the short dock. It's supposed to be from the long.
Yeah, because this is the long dock one.
Yeah. I can fix that. Because my whole build is out of the long dock. I don't know how that happened.
Word. Yeah, just
Flat one.
yeah, that should be fine. Just go ahead and add that on. Just run it again flat.
Oh,
Much
let's go.
better, much
let's
better.
fucking go. Now my 9's not that bad, or 7, or whatever it is.
Yeah, not losing anything there this time, thankfully. Much better rolls, even considering Leadbelly's 7 up there. The joiner planks that you use to extend and connect the two ships, they're, Kiryu can't be everywhere at once, so he's got to just trust in the ability of teamwork here a little bit. There's a little bit of drunken workmanship, but it's going to get the job done. You're able to successfully join those two pieces together as you pull the boats outside of the dock. It kind of looks like sort of a fat, wide bridge that has now been brought in between the two ships. You can hear, Spenny and we'll say Sean heads down below deck to assist in the nailing under ship there. It all comes together pretty nicely, though, and once it is all in one piece, I had to refresh my page, so I closed it. Let's see.
He said the thing.
I'm gonna have to fully date the belly boat with all these rolls in mind after session today, so this is sort of just broad strokes for the moment. But you are also essentially going to repair through this modification half of the hull damage that was taken. There's still a little bit along the frontward part of the hull that is going to remain from, the belly boat's previous battles, but it wasn't in a bad place to begin with. Even still, that mast is the worst part. I'm gonna at least add 2 things.
We have to give CR a face. How's he gonna talk to us as the boat if he doesn't have a face?
Wasn't that the reason that we covered him up? Is that way we didn't have to see his face?
Well, no, we just put him in the ship. Cause
We wanted to make him part of the
we
boat.
wanted to have a talking ship. But he needs a face, right? Like he needs a mouth and stuff to be able to talk to us. Can he do that? I mean, if you connect the ship directly to his neck. I mean, he's already connected to the ship. He can hear me talking right now. Isn't that right, Coat Boat?
So sorry, I was doing a bunch of belly boat additions.
Let's go.
Will you repeat that one more time for me?
Oh, I was saying that we need to make CR a face.
I still have my face, but I'm getting used to the dark. I mean,
See,
do
he
you have
needs
any
eyes. Well, he needs eyes, Kiryu. Paint. What? If I paint a face, you can see through it.
No, but like I said, I just like the dark.
No, you need a face. If you're gonna be able to move this ship, you need a face.
Well, okay, if you insist, you're the captain.
Damn right he is.
Hell yeah. Did we finish the ship build?
There is some like aesthetic work that could be left to be done if Kiryu wants to polish off any edges, sand some stuff down, add the banisters along this joiner bridge.
Give
Because
CR a
we'll
face.
say those are still a little exposed. Yeah, give CR a face, if you will. One of the main things still remaining is the mast issue. You still have those front masts in the way for when you get the cannon, but it's kind of up to you the urgency of that side of things, I suppose.
No, I'd want to have everything done today.
Cool, can do. I'm going to say we'll take just a tiny break from that with the joining in place. The sun is rising, the shipyard is still pretty quiet. People are probably sleeping off their night well into the morning, but a couple folks arrive to start the day early. Very slow, very quiet. I'll bring us over to Arthur again. I'll move you like kind of over here. Your way. Like that. You remember where the training yard was? You just saw it last night when you were exploring more keep. You find my boy Bufogil here.
Oh my god. That's right. Muffergill.
He was pretty well in his cups from what you remember last night. Far from the worst of the bunch, but red in the face. He seems entirely with it. He is waiting diligently for you. He's got 2 training swords. One he's leaning on it with the point burrowed in the dirt, and the other is he's just holding over his shoulder. And he nods to you as you approach. It's good to see you can arrive on time to things.
Yes, sir. And good morrow to you.
As you're talking, he tosses you a sword. Throw me out. I would take I would take athletics or sleight of hand on that one. Nice.
All
Is
right.
that not that it
That's
really
a
matters
sleight
for
of
that
hand.
roll? That's advantage.
Oh, yeah, that was at advantage. I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. Word. Doesn't matter either
I just
way.
clicked it back.
Fully. Yeah, no, you're all good. I just wanted to double check. 15 on that. You'll be able to catch it by the hilt. You know, he's not chucking it right at your head or anything. It sails at you pretty easily. He takes the other sword with its tip in the dirt up and shifts it from his left hand to his right, to his left, to his right. Pretty good. Pretty good. And after all, you don't look like you got too much sleep. We'll see how the day fares. Come at me then.
Well, in bounty hunting, sir, you have to remember, your mark is never going to be where you want him to be. You have to be awake at long times, the hours of the day. You have to be awake at the most unruly of hours. But you always have to be ready to strike. Yeah! And I'll go at him.
Nice. Let me
Training
use-
montage to highway to the. It's like Arthur and this old guy, and it's just Leadbelly singing Danger Zone to this montage.
Yeah, I wish we could use licensed music. That would be fitting for this session. I did not really expect it to be as much of the training montage, but I'm into it.
Oh my gosh, there's that one song from Push It to the Limit. Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look
You also
down,
do
just
the
keep
South
your
Park
head.
one. You're gonna
Oh,
need
yeah.
a montage. Montage.
Live
will
to
need-
win till you die. Oh my god.
You know, we should just queue up Liberty Rock Radio. That'll do the soundtrack by itself.
You're listening to
Toss-
Radio X.
Toss me out. We're gonna do this combat a little differently. We're just gonna use base D20s to start at least, and they're going to contest each other. So, Arthur, I'm gonna have you roll first on these. It'll be you, then Bufogil, then you, then Bufogil. You see the idea. You put him on his heels.
D20.
You put him very much
Yeah.
on his heels. You're coming at him with a good deal of brute strength. He is able to at least, sideswipe the attacks, but you could tell he's a little more impressed than he expected. Throw out your second.
Yeah! Oh!
He
Oh!
comes back around with a daring parry, the wood training swords bouncing off of each other with clacks that echo across the gray morning. You see a dew rising all over this training ground. But now, all of a sudden, this big, portly man who you frankly have not necessarily thought too highly of, if I'm not mistaken. He's definitely portly, bald. He looks past his years, all in all. He's just an old man. Not anymore. He puts you on your heels. Your swords connect. At that difference, 18-7, we'll say he wraps you on the knuckles too. Just a measly 1 damage, but it definitely stings. And you remember that as please roll your third.
Yeah, I'm just taking the 1 damage real quick. Boop.
All good. Take your
And
time.
boop. Oh yeah.
Nice. Seeing that that skill that is within Bufogil, somewhere at least, ready to come out, you are able to sort of employ that. I don't know exactly how much experience Arthur has had with swords. I know it's not necessarily part of his current repertoire. But all of a sudden there is just a flurry. As you're sort of able to, at an 18-5 difference, you mimic one of his
So-
flurry motions. Yeah, go
As
ahead.
like as Bufogil is like wrapping Arthur on the knuckles, it like the camera is doing this swaying thing where it goes from one side and you see Arthur on the right and Bufogil on the left exchanging sword blows. And as the camera pans around and it goes behind Bufogil, out from Bufogil comes a Ruly man in a top hat with a cane, stopping Arthur with a younger Arthur Morgan at like 16, 17. And he's literally like swatting Arthur at the hand with Arthur has just a knife. And he's just like this old refined man being like, come on now, Arthur, if you're ready to help me and Dutch out, you have to be quicker on your feet. And he's just swatting Arthur's hands with a cane. And then it goes back to Arthur and Bufogil as the camera pans back around past young Arthur. And then we're back in current day with like the exchanging of sword blows and clatterings. Pat, 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 pat.
Nice.
There's a little flashback of training with Hosea on knife fighting.
That's sick. I really
I just
like
had that. I
Um,
just had that vision in my head. I didn't know if that would be cool to. I didn't know if it'd be cool
Absolutely.
to convey, but I thought about it.
I loved it. Take yourself an inspiration for that. I like that
Holy
flavor
shit.
a lot. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that those memories with Hosea as they flood back to you, you're able to sort of mimic an old move that you used to employ in your training to kind of get that greater reach on the knife, we'll say. It's the same thing that Bufogil just did to you that you were barely able to parry away. And when you send it back to him, muscle memory, of course, is a beautiful thing sometimes. You wrap him across the chest for 4 damage. He is pretty heavily padded in nice leather armor, so it doesn't do too much, but he takes a stumble backward and goes, all right, easy now. Remember, we're not enemies. So you do have some skill behind you.
I just want to make the most of this. You know, it's been a minute since I've just gotten to relax like this. do it.
Oh, you sound like my green boys. All itching for the glory of battle, thinking these training yard days are simply the practice for glory to come. Although I can understand
no.
what you mean about it being relaxing.
It's
Tell me.
relaxing because in real battle there is no glory. I've learned that too hard though. I've learned that all too well. No battles ever end up with glory. They all end up bloody. Bloody and messy.
Bufogil gets a very faraway look in his eye. He seems downright melancholy. All of a sudden, tears spring to his eyes. He doesn't let them fall, but they well up. And he just nods as he stares at the ground and goes, aye, war is a disgusting, foul mistress. Would that I could stir all my young wards away from such ideations, but the young man stays hungry.
But it's
Tell
up
me.
to us to show them to become better men.
You mistake yourself, my friend. You are still one of the young men. He's got a bit of a bitter smile on his face, but he sort of casually tips his sword at you in a salute, and he says, tell me, where did you receive such training that you can revert back to the blade after holding the gun for so long?
I've never really had much of teachers. I mean, I've always been. It's always, for me, it's always been about surviving. And I wasn't taught how to fight. I was taught how to survive. I was taught if someone was going to try to take something from me, I need to take what I can from life first. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've hurt a lot of people to get to where I am now. and I've spent a lot of time trying to make these wrongs right. But, like you said, the young man is always hungry. But I believe that there's a way to pave a better future for everyone. At least there's gotta be.
He just stares at you in silence for a moment longer than you expect. A moment so long you almost wonder, did he even hear me? But he finally nods, says, yes, yes. I can see that there is a possibility for that, even among such grief and sorrow as the world sees. Yes. Come. And he turns and starts twirling his sword. We are not done yet. If you want to see any true results, I would have you come at me again. This time.
We're just getting started.
Arthur training is kind of going crazy, y'all. I didn't expect it to go this hard.
What does that say? What is that?
I thought it was going to be me
I see,
making fun
I
of
see.
Boofer Gil this whole time. Turns out he's kind of a W dude. W character.
Go ahead and we're going to switch it up slightly now. We'll roll them, since they're training swords, we'll roll them at unarmed strike rules for now. We're going to open up on a tiny round of combat. So I'm going to roll out. Go ahead and toss me an initiative, if you will.
An initiative? Oh my gosh, I just clicked the YouTube video. I'm a dummy.
Bufogil stands across the yard from you after he has walked away and waits on you to approach, and you are able to go first on this initiative order.
Alright. So
it's slightly
Unarmed
abridged.
strike.
Say what?
what do I roll for an unarmed strike then?
It'll be a general attack roll plus your strength in this case.
Okay, plus my strength. Man, we're still just training. I'm not gonna go crazy style on him. As funny as it would be. /R 1d20 plus my strength. Oh! Maybe I should have went crazy
Nice.
style on him. Maybe I
Nice.
should.
You don't have improved criticals, do you?
Fuck no. Oh! Hold on. Hold on. I'm
thought you
looking. I
might.
thought I
I'm not
did.
sure.
I think that's next
I could've
level.
sworn you
Where I can
did,
choose
but
it at
yeah.
19.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay,
I think
well,
that's next
still.
level. Oh my god. Fuck.
Nothing to shake a stick at. No pun intended. Oops. Go ahead and toss me out. The damage on these with the training sword is going to be a 1d4, like an upgraded unarmed strike for damage. So 1d4 plus your strength.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're able to, you exchange a few parries first, but you swipe your sword in, and it's kind of an unassuming spot, but it sends him back cradling as you pierce his armpit, and he gives out a grunt and just sort of like shields that side. We'll say it was the left armpit, so he shies his left side of the body away from you. Do one of his to hit. He's not going to receive any mods to his attack for simplicity's sake on this one.
Oh no, ignore that.
Okay.
I'm trying to click this, read it. Yeah, that'll hit. 18 hits.
18 will connect. Okay.
18 connect.
He's going to clip you in response. Still sort of, I guess, reeling from his own damage. His strike is a little weaker than you would have expected. You can go ahead and roll out your next bout. I'm going to check one thing, so give me one moment.
That's fine, because Art doesn't be all like,
Listen, Bufakil, sir, there's no reason to hold back against me. Because I told you, we're just getting started.
uh-oh. No, we've lost more people. Oh, he's back. So sorry, 1d20 up, baba. Oh my god.
Very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about the extra attack. Sure.
Oh
well-
yeah, no. I only took the first one, but I'm like, hey man, we're training. I'm here to get stronger. I'm taking this seriously. And like, bam, it probably like parries off the second one, but that
Yeah,
first
that's-
one,
that's
I
exactly
assume
right.
the second one doesn't hit, but the first one definitely is gonna do boop.
Yeah, roll that.
Another
damage.
4 damage.
Out of 4, he is kind of able to parry your strike off of him, but it actually ends up ricocheting off his sword onto his cheek, and you see him kind of wince. He shuts his eye a moment, and he backs off from that attack. But yeah, that he in an adrenaline rush is able to quick swipe his sword up and deflect your second attack.
Come on now. Don't be holding out on me. I have to get stronger. We have to make the world a better place.
You see a glint in his eye as things come back around to him. It is almost as if there is an impossible light emanating from below you two that reflects off his pupils as a somewhat uncharacteristic, earnest grin breaks across this statesman's face. He
I
looks
also want to
about-
ask real quick, with a 23 passive perception, do I also notice anyone watching us or watching like our battle or exchange? Like, have any of the other trainees like seeing their commander like getting all fired up, or that guy last night who talked to us and like ended up convincing Bufagil? Maybe he's like sneaking around or anything. If you need me to toss an active perception to see if somebody's watching, I think
I would not. That is cool. At the moment, yeah, your 23 would spot something like that, but at the moment it is just you two. You haven't seen anybody up on the rafters watching from, the armory window or anything like that. It seems to just be you two here in the yard. With
okay
that,
then. If it's just us two, I want to be all like,
You might think it's your time, Bufagil, but I see within you a great man who has the ability to make the future even greater.
and if we can take each other to newer heights, and I'm with my bonus action,
oh wow,
I'm gonna
Oh, wow.
activate Zephyr Strike. And so like the wind starts blowing around me. And I'm gonna say,
We might be training, but we're both here to make ourselves better men. That is the path to redemption.
Very nice. Oh, cool. Are you said you are stepping away from him, or you're just using that for the
I'm just using it for
Back to
flavor
start.
and to like let him know
Cool.
like we're really training out here. Don't hold back on me.
with that really strong, wide grin on his face? He will take his training sword in both hands and sort of hunch down in a lowered stance, never breaking eye contact with you, and tells you, "Yes, I know. He's going to make this next attack at advantage, but it doesn't really matter because it sucks either way."
No!
It's going to dive at you. But as you are able to, parry that sword aside, or however you dodge it, you feel an emanation. His sword seems to cleave through the air. And on your 23, you said passive?
Uh-huh.
Goddamn. You see him slice through the air of a sort, as if the air were a solid force. You see 4 ripples pierce out from this, and you feel yourself lifted off your feet. Go ahead and roll me a 1d20. Minus your... Yes, it was minus your constitution modifier.
I'm like, where's the minus key? Oh, wow.
You are going to get launched back 14 feet. You launch in a soft arc, your legs kind of flailing beneath you as all of a sudden, beyond your will, you are unable to feel ground beneath you. And then I'll take a dexterity save, please. All right. You're able to barely keep your feet as you land back down. You stumble and your knees buckle just a little bit. Oh.
When I am subject to an effect that allows me to make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage, I take no damage when I succeed in it.
Nice.
And if I and only half if I fail.
That's pretty good. For this case, the damage was going to be negligible to begin with. I'm going to just call it a 0 damage on that, because you aced the dex save pretty well. You do feel a little shaky, though. You're unsure what exactly that could have been. That same glint in Bufogil's eyes fades a little bit as he takes his sword back in one hand and straightens up. And despite his big belly, he looks like one of the stateliest knights that you can recall in recent memory, at least. But that light fades from his eyes, and he looks at you as he was many minutes ago when you started training. It is not me that wants to change the fate of time. This world, even this kingdom. Yes, I have resigned myself to a back seat on that. I'm too old at this point, and my family is gone. I must ensure that the next batch of fighters can handle themselves. I know not what that is. Sorry, go ahead.
He's just say his family's gone. He's gonna be like, that's a load of horse crap, and you know it. Your family, them boys you be training, you've been watching them grow from nothing into incredible men. And I mean, no matter what you may have think you've lost, what you still have to gain, what you still have to give in this life, it's not just
You're not too old to still make a difference. You're never too late, and it's never too late to start finding a path forward. You can always move forward. A wise man once told me that the hardest match you'll ever have to fight isn't in the ring. It's always going to be the match of life.
Hell yeah. He's got a light in his eye as you say this, and a smile grows on his face. But those tears return, and this time he can't help but let them fall. He nods and says, "You must forgive me for having doubt in such a ruffian as you when you approached me at the dais last night. I have grown up all my life thinking that it were knights who were the top tier of fighters, the ones who would defend the innocent and protect the righteous. I see now perhaps that is not always the case. Despite your reputation, you speak as a man.
Knights might protect the righteous, but it's cowboys who protect the people."
And Arthur tips his hat.
Perhaps that's so. Will a cowboy be able to employ the nature of the world behind anything he can utilize? His gun, his sword, his fist. I lost the chance to properly understand this, but it does not stop it from brimming over within me from time to time. And you asked earlier, Cody, about your passive noticing anybody witnessing this exchange. Up in the rafters above the armory, you do see the other fellow who had kind of convinced Bufogil to take a chance on you. He's just watching in the shadows, pretty out of sight. You're not sure when he got there, but it definitely must have been very recently, within the last couple minutes since you last thought to look around. He's just got his arms crossed behind his back. He watches. And Bufogil tells you, "Come at me one more time, and I want you to unleash that energy upon me." Go ahead and roll out the attack first, Cody.
If I put, you want me to put, I just like, want to make sure if I put everything behind this, if I put everything I got into this, you're going to be okay? Oh man, I don't want to, you know what? I will not insult you. I will give you everything I have behind this.
And Arthur's gonna put his second hand on his blade. He's gonna breathe inwards, kind of like Zenitsu from fucking Demon Slayer. He's gonna take a big inhale. He's gonna, and he closes his eyes. And as he opens them, he's gonna mark.
Wow.
And because I've already done damage to him, I'm also going to, if I hit him, I'm going to, like, this is gonna hit him. Whew. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to slightly modify that persistent strike, but for sure it absolutely still applies. This is just in this instance itself, I mean.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy hit.
Run it. Let's see what connects.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you get that?
And that's with Zephyr Strike too. Like, I this is gonna hit.
About that. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get advantage on that. 3D8. So if you want, you can.
Oh yeah.
If you want, roll out another to see if it gets higher. That will factor in here. Yeah, even that one will factor in here. So, Instead of rolling damage itself, what we're going to do is first you can do the 1d8 on that persistent strike. Let's just see what that is first.
Oh my god.
Okay, 5. Nice. Next, instead of your typical damage off of this training sword, I'm going to need a constitution check. Not a save, just a raw check.
Okay, what about my D8s for my Deadeye and for my Zephyr Strike?
Yeah, good catch, actually. Go ahead and do those first.
Oh!
Okay. Very nice. So we are rocking with 14 as a base. Throw out that con check.
Alright, is that a con save or
Just to check. Okay. Wow. You launch yourself at him. Invigorated by your
like right after that freaking big inhale, Arthur screams out like that and just
It's like some
fucking
guts.
like Kenpachi Zaraki with both hands brings the blade down as hard as he can. I just wanted to
You
roleplay
have-
that really bad.
No, that is so sick. By visuals, as you charge up this attack, you feel that sword slice through the air. And you feel an adrenaline within yourself you have only felt maybe a handful of times, if that. The sword passes in front of Bufogil, slices through air before him. For a moment, the air is totally still. And then, he is swept off his feet as this great pulse between you both launches him back. His eyes go wide, he drops his training sword, he hollers as it's sort of like a Miss Doublefinger in Alabasta. He goes spinning counterclockwise into the wall behind him. That's gonna be...
Oh,
pretty
shit!
substantial.
Oh, damn it! Oh, fuck! Oh, damn it! I'm so sorry! Ah! Oh!
That's going to be 2d6, and I'm going to say +2. Oops, there we go. Okay, so he is taking 9 damage from that, being launched back about 25 feet. I did round down on that dice roll, but we'll still stick with that 9 as he crumples beneath himself, his arms sort of cradled. You hear him coughing. So, you immediately you're glad to see he's still alive, or maybe not, but he's just lying there in a crumpled pile on the ground.
I'm running up, immediately burning a spell slot. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh goddamn. Plus my goddamn. Plus my wisdom. We hate that.
You're good. I'm going to as you rush up. If you really want to do this, I'll absolutely let you. But you hear his coughing turn into laughter. And as you, I guess, kneel down before him or whatever, he reaches a hand out to you before you can lay your cure wounds upon him. And he says, "That's exactly what I'm talking about." And he rolls over, lays on his back, rubs the back of his head. He comes away with a little bit of blood on his palm, but he stares up at the sky as the sun rises and just chuckles to himself. I'm going to call a quick little bio break there. I'm going to take a 2-minute-er to go refill my water.
W fight.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, this is such a... I did not expect this fucking... Oh, this is such a cool... I did not expect a training session to be this fucking aura farming, for lack of a better term.
So
What I gathered from that is that the latent hockey tests said no for Arthur, but he just found himself a mentor and unlocked hockey.
And the other guy's still watching. You know, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
and I was like, all right, I'll hit him. I'll hit him with everything I've got. And
Oh, I don't know.
goddamn, when I really put my mind to it.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Mind you, this is
I don't know
all
what I
without
did
guns.
wrong.
This is
I added something different there. So your number actually, I should have rounded up on those D6s, but that's okay. That's my fudge. That's my mistake. Keep in mind, Arthur, I'm going to write it down as well. But for backup, please keep in mind your 3d8 plus your constitution check, result 28. Keep that in mind.
28.
I will be right back in about 2 minutes.
okay. Yeah, no, that was so insane. Absolutely, such a 10 out of 10 like sesh. I'm fucking loving this. Plus, we got the ship built, so now we have the double ship finally.
And then all we gotta do is sail back down over there, get the cannon, mount the cannon, and then go take out Rashwan Kingdom proper.
And then we gotta get to the Grand Line.
Well,
How we get?
we also have to take out the Thunderdome.
Yeah, we gotta find Mitch. I see Lucas typing. Arthur going fucking crazy right now.
Yeah.
Dude, the next critical hit I roll is gonna be a Black Flash. I don't know if I've said that yet, but I've just been waiting to roll a crit.
I was hoping that you got it with the Zephyr Strike advantage.
Oh my
I was
God.
hoping that you got it.
It'll happen. And when it does happen, it's gonna be absolutely like game breaking. Like it's like I'm gonna break my microphone and I scream so loud.
Well, think about it. This moment was the moment for it. It was like, yo, as you're unlocking the hockey, you hit the fucking Black Flash perfectly with a crit. All that shit's doubled.
Man, Arthur truly is a character only held back by my stupidity. Don't worry, guys. When has a plan made by Arthur ever not panned out? Well, this is not like I have a track record for these things. There's no way.
Lucas, you want to do the Thunderdome before we get the cannon? Why don't we just get the cannon and then blow up the Thunderdome?
Because Mitch might be in there. The real talk.
Mitch can teleport. And that's not what Leadbelly thinks Mitch is.
Arthur thinks Arthur. Also, we have to beat them one-on-one because they're wrestlers. We can't let them exist as wrestlers in a world where Mitch exists. We have to defeat them.
That's a cannon pretty much defeats anybody, especially, that big of a cannon.
Listen, man, if Kief doesn't want to fight, Kief can stay on the ship with the cannon. I'll bring Noko with us.
Kief is down to fight. I'm just saying we could get the cannon before we go to the Thunderdome, because the way I see it, if we go from Moorkeep, down to the marshlands where the cannon is, get the cannon, and go up around the island, hit the Thunderdome, go from the Thunderdome to Rashwan Kingdom proper, and then destroy it. And just hit everything on the same route instead of going to the place, going back to another place, and then going back to the other place. Yeah, have the Moorkeep people go from here to Rashwan Kingdom proper, and then we go the other way, get the cannon, take out the Thunderdome. They get the news that the Thunderdome has fallen while they're marching to Rashwan Kingdom proper. I just call it
About halfway
Garfield.
through that. What's the plan?
So, what I was thinking is that we can just, after the boat's repaired, we go down to the marshlands, get the cannon, go up to the Thunderdome, destroy the Thunderdome, go from the Thunderdome to where Rashwan Palace, like the kingdom proper for it is, and then destroy it there, and then have, because more Keep just wants us to take out the Thunderdome, and then do something with the royalty. So, while they get news that we took out the Thunderdome, while they're on the way to Rashwan Kingdom, so that way we all just meet up and take out the king.
See the vision.
Do everything on one route instead of going back and forth.
All right. Is everybody here? We ready to cut back to the dockyard?
I think Lucas is sitting with his kids, he said, but I don't know if that was just because we were doing a bio break or not.
Alrighty.
I don't know if Josh is there. I know he put stuff in the chat earlier, but
I am here.
yo,
I am the
okay.
here man.
Josh is
We
also
will definitely cut back there then. Catch back up with everybody as the morning winds along. We'll go ahead and get that like more aesthetic repairs done. Kiryu, if you want to toss out another carpenter's tools on that. I guess it could be engineering too, if you like, since this is more of an aesthetic thing. I'll loosen the requirements on it. Your choice between the two.
Would we still be able to help?
Yeah, this will absolutely still be at advantage if he has, anybody working with him.
Let's go.
Very
Didn't need
nice. Yeah, you, the morning wears along. Eventually, more of the shipyard workers and dock workers arrive, including Shep, who will roll up as you are putting on some of those finishing touches on the helm. And he is entirely perplexed at what he is seeing. What the hell? You took another ship anyway? What the... Do rules and regulations mean nothing to you? We have offered you the hospitality of more keep, as well as the use of our tools and workshop, and you still take our things. He goes off muttering about pirates as he paces. What am I going to do about this? What do I tell Lord Vertrude?
You could just tell him that this is part of our agreement.
This is part of our agreement. You guys offered the ship, yeah, as my first mate has said.
Joining the whole ship? I may be misremembering.
I told him I wanted another ship to do with what I wanted with, and he said yes.
I was going to say, outside of that, he told us that we have access to their armories and stuff and armaments. I would assume that, hey.
That's what I remembered as well.
I definitely mentioned it
go
to him.
ahead.
Maybe I don't remember if he said yes or not. I will clarify on that. But I definitely did.
Go ahead
mention it to
and
Vicky.
somebody, I'm gonna say Leadbelly, but if you want to pass it off to someone else above deck, throw out a persuasion
I'll
on
do
Shep.
I have a plus 12 to charisma.
That's crazy.
He's just standing there
Nice.
nodding, like, yeah, we were talking with him the whole time. He didn't say he gave us horse armor.
Oh, not plus
For
12
a
on
dog.
charisma, but plus 12 on persuasion.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Where is my horse in my ocelot armor?
The horse armor. We'll say that's gonna come up before you guys head out.
Okay, hell yeah.
They've got that somewhere with the armorers getting prepared for you as the castle wakes up for the day. Shep's got a lot of last night left on his face. He's got deep bags under his eyes. He just shakes his head and says, oh, Lord Vertrude, employing pirates. Where will this deal take us? He grumbles off by himself. Also gonna add, as you're putting on more finishing touches, maybe some of the others below deck are stirring. You'll see Elder Squint walk through the doors and approach the belly boat. He's just humming to himself as he usually does, kind of skipping on that 1920s Mickey Mouse type gait. Well, hey, good morning, Rashwan.
Morning, Squint.
What era was that song from? I've never even heard it before.
Oh, you know, I've heard so many melodies. I've become such a crafty musician of my own. I just butt them up together and I create my own songs.
Yeah, but it almost sounded like it came from instruments that haven't existed.
Well, Kief, you want to flatter me so bad, you just go right ahead. I'm not gonna... Holy shit, what happened to your finger?
What are you talking about? Oh, what the fuck? Those Kief has already forgotten about it.
Oh,
And he
you
just
cut it off.
looks down, sees some of the stitches like already starting to back their way out, and he's like, huh. What?
All right, then. Yeah.
Wendell just
Cut it
scrunches his
off.
face up. Why the hell would he do that?
It was a game. It was fun. And I hold up my hand with stab wounds on it.
Oh, you
What?
should have just said so. That makes a whole bunch of sense.
Yeah, it's called Knifey Hand. It's really fun.
Leadbelly, am I a
Knifey
puppet?
hand. I like that.
Why do I have strings?
What?
What, do you have strings?
Prior to that, he said, Leadbelly, am I a puppet?
No, you are.
Why don't I have
About the
strings?
stitches? What?
Because he's like, the stitches already started to back its way out because he's been working with his hand to help Kiryu make the boat. I'm like, yo.
Oh, that's a good touch. That's a really
He's
good
like,
touch.
yo, am I a puppet? Why do I have strings?
That's a good question. You're not a puppet though, so maybe that's why.
I don't think that makes sense.
Hmm.
Well, puppet or no, you're still one of us, little buddy. Don't you worry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go chow on one of the cots. I've been walking all night. Austin. Ugh. He'll head on to the belly boat. As he passes Kiryu, he says, "Great work, by the way. It looks good here."
The massive belly boat.
Question: outside of the lingering injuries, do we do long rest after the party, or is we just working off being drunk and hungover?
Yeah, y'all have not taken a long rest, or for the most part, any rest. Noko is still asleep below deck. Stan took a little bit of a nap, but he is already back up now.
I took a short rest.
Arthur did take a short rest. Yes, that is true.
Mhm.
Spenny and Sean were actually working most of the time, but once you guys got that main joining section of the like two ships together, they went and conked out a little bit while Kiryu put on the finishing touches, but they're kind of stirring back up too. They haven't taken a long rest. I believe that's everybody.
And when are we planning on leaving above table?
I don't know yet. I think we're waiting to hear back from the king and stuff.
I'll say that's a
I don't
great
even know what
moment
we're fucking
for
doing.
Lunk and the Red Beret. They approach the ship, they enter the workyard and approach you guys. They definitely, the Red Beret, far less so. He looks about as put together as usual, ready for anything to come his way. But Lunk, he's definitely partied a little hard. You can see the sleep in his eyes too. And
Hey,
he
Lunk, how's your foot
yawned.
feel?
I almost forgot about that. That would be good dancing, my friend. Good dancing. And he walks right up to you, Leadbelly, and he pats you on the arm. Yeah, well, I just wanted to come see you all and inquire why we're dilly-dallying. I thought you said you were going to be off at first light.
Mm.
My father is still
Mm.
asleep. No worries. it's a
Well,
long road to Big
one,
Town.
you know we had to fix our ship first. That was our top priority. 2, I'm
Yeah,
waiting
of
for my
course.
horse and ocelot armor. And 3, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, my cowboy is in the middle of a training session. Once that's all done, we'll be,
Okay.
moving along.
Y'all are gonna kick us out without any breakfast?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, do you have any of those little sausages that you can wrap them up in like pastry?
Absolutely. I'll go fetch everything you need. You said Arthur is training with who? Booflegill?
Yeah, Captain Booferdil.
Huh.
I thought it was Buffalon.
Huh.
Boofalon, that's it.
Well, I can go fetch him as well. Not kicking you out. I just don't want you to suffer my father's wrath. He would like this done quickly, but I understand. I will be accompanying you along
Has
the way.
your-
I'm just not sure how you're going to take this big ship across land.
Oh, we're not gonna take the ship across land. That'd be dumb. What?
Of course.
We had to repair it first.
Just
Also, have you ever done
Just
an
making
invasion?
sure
This is
you
not
got
something
some
want to-
rest after last night.
Oh, of course, but like, have you ever done an invasion? Because this is not something you want to rush.
I was far too young during the first Roshuan Sorbet War. But should warfare come to Roshuan once more, I will answer the call. I'm no stranger to training, you know that.
What about revolution? If revolution comes, will you answer the call?
War will come. It just depends on which side you're on.
That's true too.
Yes, Sir Kief, nobody knows that more than me. It will be bitter to face off against such a man as King Whippet, but in defense of my homeland, I suppose I must. If anything, I am envious of you lot. You have the easy path. You get to take down Thunderdome. Not many have the opportunity to do such a thing.
Well,
I'm excited to hike with you at least halfway there. I've enjoyed your company well enough, and I don't want our business to be concluded thus far. So maybe
Right.
you can
That
scratch
doesn't
my
sound-
ear a little bit along the way. And he looks at you, Leadbelly, with a little grin upon his
Okay.
face.
cool.
Did you say you're gay?
I said, no, I said, oh, Mikey, no, I said, okay. Leadbelly's gonna be like, all right, cool. You go, see how the horse armor and ocelot armor's coming, and get Arthur. I'm gonna sit.
I'll
here
have
and just
that,
wait.
your cowboy, and your sausages ready at the front gate.
Hell
We'll
yeah!
meet there
I'll
in, say, an hour.
make it 2, and then Leadbelly sits down and like starts dozing off. I'd like to take a short
Yes, of
rest.
course, 2. Roll me a, I don't really know what this would be, actually.
Is it to see if someone's lying?
It is not. No, you can if you want to see if he's lying. You absolutely can if you're concerned about the sausages, Kief. Ooh. Leadbelly, I'll just take a charisma. No skill, just a straight charisma check.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, at a 21, he's not lying about the sausages. He's gonna bring
Hell
you those
yeah.
sausages. He's gonna bring more than enough. At
Okay.
a 23 charisma, very nice. That's mostly for me.
Oh, then I'm not going to type on martial arts. I think it's funny that Kief, after losing his finger, wants many sausages, many pigs on blankets.
Maybe it's the subconscious trying to make reality real. Who knows? there are things at work in D&D far beyond the dice gods.
Was that cool to take a short rest?
Yeah, if y'all want to take yourselves a short rest here, catch up on anything, feel free to do so, recharge a little. Slightly above table. Ooh, nice. Is there anybody you are
No!
itching to bring along? Any last things you want to do here at Moor Keep? Otherwise, I'll just accelerate us to the departure.
Can we bring Stan?
Who?
Stan.
Who the?
Yeah, so
yeah. Stan Helsing.
after
yeah.
Lunk and the Red Beret head off, Stan will come up and sit beside you, Leadbelly. He leans back on the helm or the deck or wherever you are. He says, I hope you don't mind an old man tagging along. I promise I can be useful as a pack mule as well as some sort of a mentor for the first part of your training. And trust me, you do need training. Not that much, though. But yes.
Hell yeah. I'm down, Mr. Stan. Jeremy, and I pointed at Sean. I'm like, Jeremy, I want you and Squint to stay here and keep Noko safe. I don't want her in the field. Kiryu, do you object to that at all? Or do you want her coming with us? It's your call. She's your sister.
I was going to say whatever, just don't leave her with Sean.
Awesome.
Yeah, actually.
Squint, if Sean sits even too close to Noko, beat the shit out of him.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Call me Grandpa Squint. I'll look after the little one.
Exactly.
And he does like the 1920s style like fisticuffs. He's just like
Let's
rolling his fist back.
go.
Let me at him. Let me at
Let
him.
me at him. That's my
Only
Squint.
joking.
Squint, I have a
What is-
special mission for you while we're gone, but... And I whisper something
Anything for you,
into his...
Captain.
Yeah, I whisper something into his ear. I'm going to message you real quick. Like,
Okay. Interesting.
I love it that every gag that Squint does is, yeah, this, but make it 1920s.
What better way to facilitate an old person?
Yeah.
Right? It's like Jimmy
I was like-
Neutron, or no, it was Fairly Odd Parents, just like wagging your finger is dancing.
I want to know what's up with that other guy watching from the rafters for sure. Arthur would definitely call that out as the guy at Boofagill's on his back.
Nice, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I would shout out and be like, you know, I hit him pretty hard, but I didn't mean it. It didn't. He's laughing. He's okay. I swear. I swear.
He'll step forward and lean against the railing and say, no worries, that's exactly what he wanted. Isn't it, Boofagil? And Boofagil starts to slowly pick himself up. He'll look up at his compatriot and say, yes, Every, yes. It seems there are still some well-seasoned folk in the next generation. Perhaps we are in good hands. And you'll see the shade of that same big devilish grin that he bore when he struck at you and launched you off your feet a few moments ago. You see just the hint of that as he finishes standing up, stretches his back. You are
Well-
well versed, says Every from the top rafters.
Thank you, Your Honor, Your Majesty, dude.
Please, I may be a magistrate, but I miss the days of being a small folk. You can just call me Every. It occurs to me
Every.
that... Yeah, go ahead.
I'm every woman. They're all in me. I love that song.
Yes, yes. Every loves that song too. And it'll just flash you a little wink. Strikes me that you have some work to do. I hope your friends have not taken off without you, dear one. We are all
No,
counting
but-
on you.
But I'm learning. I'm learning so much. Oh man. Well, Boofagil, I can't wait to show you what I learned from this next escapade. And Every, maybe we can exchange swords one day. Well, I'm not really. You know what? Boofagil, I'll make the same to you too. But when I come back here, you all might see the first cowboy swordsman. I'm still workshopping the name, but you'll see what I mean when I come back. Yeah, do it.
I fear I am not nearly
Thank-
as gifted a sword as dear Boofagil here, but if you want to break lances with one another, perhaps after Rashwan's troubles have subsided, we can throw a tourney. And perhaps you could be
Oh,
there
my-
as a cowboy.
Oh man.
Until then-
are you a lancer? Are you a lancer?
Every's got this just smirk. It's not really rude. It's a friendly smirk. He digs around in his pocket, and he pulls out a very small burlap sack, just pretty much the size of his palm, and he tosses it to you. Very, very simple. We'll call it a sleight of hand, since this is a much smaller thing.
Cody said, "Oh man, I thought Arthur said I'm a Kelman."
Bitch, I'm a cow.
I don't say moo.
Nice.
I don't say meow.
Yeah, you absolutely catch the sack. If you check inside, you would see some bullets. They are almost jet black. They've got maybe a little purplish sheen to them underneath their brass casing. There's about 12 in there. Nothing too crazy. Two cylinders worth. Every says, use those only in the most dire of circumstances, but they should assist you in your natural form.
How did you get these? What? No.
I bow. I take a knee.
I'm like, I'm honored. Oh man. Tuberculosis.
Jesus. Oh my god. Every still bears that friendly smirk. He tells you, rise, Sir Arthur. I would not have a fellow man bow to me. It is my gift to you, and I am honored to provide it. I look forward to our tourney. And he'll just nod his head, and he turns and
as I go to
re-enters the
leave,
castle.
I look at Boofagil and I'm like,
I don't see your name up on that tourney. It's gonna be a real uninteresting final bout when I win this thing. Do it.
and then I leave.
As you head, he'll say, if you have the energy, I'll see you in the melee.
Oh fuck yeah,
And his
dude!
laughs
Oh my god, a
follow you
rival! I love this. Oh yeah, this is actually peak.
His laughs will usher you on like the wind as you exit the training yard. As you wind through more keep, I'll say you stumble upon Lunk and the Red Beret. Lunk is going to kind of double take toward you. He goes, "Ah, Arthur, good." Claps you on both shoulders.
I know.
You're making loss.
I'm late. Okay. Hey, like,
No.
dude,
It's okay.
you didn't
are
tell me
right
how
on time.
cool. You didn't tell me how cool Boofagil was. I can't believe I said his name wrong so many times. And Avery, what a gentleman! Like, you got, man. This place is kind of neat.
I appreciate your saying so, Arthur. We of the wetlands like to keep up the old world decor that created this sophisticated land that so many have forgotten. Trust me, were you here even just a week more, I'm sure you would have the friendship of every man-at-arms in this house.
Oh
Come.
man, I try to be a friendly guy. And as I go to leave, I'm like, oh my god, real shit though. I know Avery's there with him, and he was laughing, but send a nurse to Boofagil. And maybe he's too prideful. Now I understand that. I really fucking knocked the shit out of him. I was scared. I thought I killed him. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was fearful for my life. Everyone was laughing. It was a good time. But seriously, make sure he sees someone. Make sure he gets some attention. Cause he needs to be at 100% when I come back. I need to fight him at his best. And then Arthur's running back to the ship.
Nice. Yeah, Lunk will steer you toward the front gate where y'all are meeting.
Oh
next,
yeah, we're going to the
before
gate.
you
That's
go.
right. I didn't know that. Arthur wouldn't. Yeah.
Oh, the gate. Thank you, Lung. I am
I'll see you
someone.
there.
Yeah.
I have
hold
to
up.
get
I
Kief
have the thingy.
sausages.
Where is it? It's somewhere here.
Okay.
Is it this one? No. I have a thing that makes it so I never get lost.
You do, yeah. You would easily be able to find your way to the front gate, especially with Lunk's help, kind of steering you in that direction. Yeah, good memory, Kief. Rover.
It's
Or yeah,
candy,
never
but yeah.
mind.
Rover gives me my extra walking and swimming speed, which is why I'm better than Squint in every way, shape, and form. Fuck him.
True.
Squint is never getting Boofagil treatment. Boofagil is actually a goat. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Like, oh, love you, Boofagil. Oh my, Mikey, seriously, above table, 10 out of 10 character. I was so ready to just make fun of this guy. I love him.
Hey,
I'm so ready.
I love to hear that. I will keep him near and dear to Arthur's heart. That's good to know. I really enjoyed that training session too. That was a good finale you did. Good dice rolls.
I really didn't think it was gonna be anything more than haha, we're gonna mess around with this old guy that I fucked with at the party. But nah, it was sick. It was like actually like such a goated moment.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was curious how the little training moments would go this session. I've been enjoying them so far too. As you will head back toward, or head toward rather, the front gate. I'll
The
bring
gate,
us back
I see
to-
Leadbelly and everyone.
Yeah, and I've got Spinny with me too.
I was just going to ask above table for my note taking. We've got Squint, Sean, Noko,
Or
and
on the belly
technically
boat.
Quinn back at the
Yeah.
boat. You're
Yes.
bringing Spenny.
Yeah. I have a plan
Glory.
for Spinny. Spinny. Well, Glory and Leadhorse are going to meet us at the gate as well because they're getting fitted for their armor. He's going to be bringing
Okay.
Leadhorse and Glory as well. And then, so both of them. So Spinny, Leadhorse, Glory. Smokey's going to stay on the ship for right now. Or should we bring Smokey?
Smoking too. Okay.
Ah, I don't know.
It's
What
up
do
to
you think?
y'all. I'll say he is one of the folks who is still asleep. He
Yeah,
drank a
we'll
lot.
leave
He
him
was
on the
enjoying
ship
his morning.
And I'll tell Squint to be
Okay.
like, hey, when he wakes up, just tell him to draw and like start working on his masterpiece and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like
He could be like our Louis Leclerc. He could be drawing our battles though. I don't think he
Oh,
wants to make
that's so cool.
Yeah, we're bringing Smokey. I'm gonna wake him
Holy
up and be like,
shit.
I'm not even gonna wake him up. I'm just gonna sling him over my shoulder.
And,
let him sleep.
yeah, he fully sleeps through that. He somehow still is smoking, even in
That's
his sleep. Like
hilarious.
the cigarette's lit, but it's not a danger. You know, he's well versed. He's also got his art supplies clutched in hand. He fell asleep doing his little preliminary sketch, so he's got that as well as you carry him off.
Hell,
Captain!
I believe that
Alright,
is
they're,
everybody.
They're gonna real cool. I like Boofagil. He's a really good man, and
yeah.
they're gonna do a tournament, and they want me to fight in it. So we gotta solve this kingdom's problems so that I can win the tournament and fight. Well, I'm gonna be real with you, Captain. I don't even think I'd win. Boofagil's really strong. Like I hit him really hard, and I was scared I killed him. He got up laughing. Very scary. Very cool. I really liked him. Also, look at these bullets. They're black.
Oh, that's sick as hell, actually. Arthur, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, he was only laughing to cover up the pain. You can win that tournament.
Oh, man. Captain, you should have
Roll
seen
me an insight, Arthur.
Insight.
23 is pretty crazy on that. Good roll. You, jeez, why? Oh my goodness. While you can, you appreciate Leadbelly and his support of you and his belief in your ability, it's earnest. You, after sparring with Bufogil, like you said yourself, Cody, Arthur has a newfound respect for him. Whatever Leadbelly's saying, as well-meaning as it is, he is wrong on this one. Not necessarily wrong. Don't let me not get ahead of myself. You can tell it won't just be an easy fight.
I know that laughing through the pain is one way to put it, but I mean, he saw he was bleeding. It didn't even faze him. For as hard as I could hit him, I think he could deal it back twice as hard. And that was just us with wooden swords. I don't even know what kind of weapon he truly uses, but like, I want to say, like, for as anxious as I am, God, this is so fucking. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna say that,
and so am I. Yeah, like Leadbelly's buying into Arthur's hype entirely. He's so fucking hype with his boy right now.
Stan is also overhearing this, and he'll interject himself into the conversation, and he'll say, "See, you might grow a little bit of a belly or lose an arm, but what is the phrase that they say about old soldiers? Those are the ones you've got to watch out for.
Old
Not the
soldiers shit in
young
living
buck
glass
with all the
houses.
muscle." What is it? I don't know. Above table. I don't know if I've heard that one. What is it?
I
Old
said
soldiers
that.
never die.
Oh, I said old soul in character because Leadbelly's dumb. He said old soldiers shouldn't live in
Oh.
glass houses.
Oh, okay. I see.
No,
I'm gonna say Stan says that then. He's very friendly about it. He'll go, I haven't heard that one before, but
Yeah.
I think I see what you mean. Yes.
It's like loose
something
lips
like
shouldn't
that.
throw rocks. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think that there's a better saying, and it's that there may be good soldiers, but we're all just people.
Why can't the world just get along, man?
Arthur's whole thing is
Whoa.
redemption because he's been a piece of shit his whole life. He's like, yeah.
Well said. We'll have that be sort of a cut moment. Lunk and the Red Beret, as well as some of these smithies, are going to come out with Glory, Lead Horse. They get them fitted with their armor.
Hell yeah!
I believe that was something I was going to do for you all after last session. I do admit I neglected to do that. I'll make sure not to this time, and we'll have that ready to roll for next session.
Hell yeah.
For now, just know that they've got it on them. I did have a fight for today for you all. We're running a little up on time, so I do still have a couple things I'd like to play out, but we'll start wrapping up a little bit here momentarily. You guys start making your way out of Moor Keep. Lunk is going to accompany you. He tells you all that, you know, he's probably going to go about halfway with you, but he doesn't want to be seen with you guys close to Big Town. He doesn't want to risk ruining the op. But it is, he lets you know, it's going to be about a day's march. You'll get to Big Town if you only stop once or twice very shortly by sundown, you know, just before sunset. The terrain starts out as marsh. You guys are traveling through bogs. Even when you stick to the main road at certain times, the wetness is just so corrosive. It has turned the dirt road into just a big mud bog where it's better to go off the side of the road. Anybody who is personally on foot, I will take a nature check from. So, like, Kief, if you're on Leadbelly's shoulder, you're good. Okay. Lead Horse is going to take a slightly different check to that. 10. Okay. Stakes aren't super high on this one. At a 10, Arthur, you're managing. You're not going to lose any boots or whatnot, but that mud is clinging to your shoes, giving you a hard time getting through it. Leadbelly, if you want to do a dexterity on Lead Horse, feel free. I'm going to do Spenny's. Spenny is right behind you, Arthur. Exact same situation.
Let's go.
That's from Lead Horse.
Nice. Lead Horse is handling it perfectly. Those hooves, even with the new armor on Lead Horse, it's handling this terrain like easy peasy, kind of leaving everybody in the dust on a critical. You're pretty far ahead of them to where you have to kind of stop from time to time to let them catch up.
Smokey's like bouncing up and down, smacking against my back, still smoking, still asleep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like that.
Lead Horse is not even sinking into the mud. Like, it's just walking on top of it without pressing down.
That's so good. Yeah, it's like Legolas in Fellowship, where he's just on top of the snow. That was supposed to be flat, but 17 is pretty good.
Glory's like riding on his butt, like licking her paws, like she's just rolling with. Is Glory a girl or a boy?
Glory is a girl.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Girl kitty. Let's see. So we got Spenny, same pace as Arthur. The Red Beret, doing pretty good. You know, he grew up here. He's lived in the wetlands all his life. This is his backyard. Lunk is having actually a harder time navigating these marshes than you all. I think we're just missing Kiryu's at that point.
What are we doing?
Nature check if you're walking through the marsh.
Are we sailing through?
No, we're walking.
You're walking
Without
through
going
it,
the
but
ship.
it's... Well,
It is impossible to get to Big Town with a ship. It is a landlocked city.
Alright then.
yeah, from what it's been orchestrated us so far, the nature check is what seems to be just losing your boots and slowing down.
The stakes are not very high here. Well, okay, yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that 10. Or I guess it would. No. That would be at the 6. You don't have an advantage on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll roll with the 6. You also don't lose a boot or anything, but you feel it kind of get loose at one point, so you stamp your heel back down, make sure it's snug in place, and you guys are really fighting through this mud for a while. But eventually, bring us over here. Some hours pass, and let me get everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, because what my original plot line was, and what I think Josh was still thinking about, is I was like, yeah, we could just take the boat over here, get the cannon, and then just shoot upon the Thunderdome.
Well, we
But-
can't get the cannon until we start attacking Rashwan, because that's kind of what that guy was saying, was that he had enemies in the kingdom, and unless we were leaving the kingdom, or the island, he wouldn't come with us, and I want him to come with us. The rock guy that was in there with the cannon.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if we're attacking the kingdom, since he has enemies in the kingdom, that he'll come with us. Or I'm going to kidnap him. One of the two. Like...
Yeah.
I'm a very persuasive
I
gentleman.
like Boof, but no. Attacking Rashwan is so off the table now. I like Boofagil. We're gonna have
No,
to
no, no,
find
no, hold
another
on,
way
hold on.
now.
Leadbelly's plan
Hold on,
is
no.
to-
We're
Leadbelly's
attacking
plan is
this
to-
place, the capital. We're not
Yeah.
attacking
Okay.
Rashwan in general. Boofagil just
Yeah.
works for the Moorkeep, the Lord of Moorkeep.
Yeah, and
But
we're gonna...
I'm just
attacking
making
the king of Rashwan.
Above table,
because
I'm
it
gonna
just
try to
sounds
put
like we're
Lunk in
taking
charge.
over a whole fucking island, and I'm like, hold up.
We
Scope
technically
is a
are.
thing.
We're gonna be trying to put someone of Lunk and the Lord's family line in charge, if not running it like a democracy. But the Thunderdome is illegal slave-based profits used by the king. So we're taking out the Thunderdome and the king to have Rashwan self-stabilize itself.
Okay, but we like more
pretty much, yeah.
Fuck Rashwan.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'll just give one small correction. The goal of bringing down Thunderdome is not to lure the king out, who is up there in the capital. It is to lure out the man who is essentially lord over Big Town. His name is Lord Humongous, and he resides in Highest Crag. He's sort of the currently strongest lord in Rashwan who has the most forces.
Well, is he
But
kidnapping people and a scourge on the land other than running the Thunderdome? Because I thought that's what the actual king of Rashwan was like, ruining the country.
I'll say what your characters would know at this point, which would be that he is regarded as a pretty tight-fisted lord.
Okay.
And the wetlands people have no real big love for him.
Okay.
But
We'll
one
spend-
more question.
Yeah,
Why are
of
we
course.
taking the long way? Why couldn't we sail until... Well, I can ping. Fuck.
The landlocked island.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
sail a little bit closer.
We're going to... Well, because they
I
want us to
would-
come back to Moorkeep afterwards.
Yeah, we could sail right here and then go back and then take. We could have walked a little bit, not so much.
I am sort of inclined to say, since you guys started heading this way, it was what I was understood was the plan was to walk there. I am sort of inclined to lock you guys in at this point, but if you all have joined consensus, you'd rather go with the ship route. Absolutely, we can backtrack this a little bit.
I'm cool with walking. I'm just like, it's a landlocked island. We're gonna have to walk it. If we're gonna have to walk regardless, we might as well just walk it. You know what I'm saying? Keep the ship safe. There's no point in like removing it from Moorkeep and away from where we have potential allies if something goes down, to just dock it to be a little bit closer to make us. You know what I mean? I'd rather keep it docked at Moorkeep. Yeah, I'd rather keep it safe and us just walk a little bit further. But like, how do y'all feel? Like, I'm just one guy.
That's why, in my original statement of what I was thinking we would do, is I thought that we were taking out the Thunderdome and then going to go take down the king. So I was like, well, we could just go this way if it would, rule out, but it wasn't doing it. We can just go this way.
There we go.
And then go this way. But with us going up here.
I see. Well, because we have to come back to more after we take out the Thunderdome to get our reward or whatever from the king. So, that's one reason to leave the ship there. Second reason is, well, I had a reason. What was it?
The cannon.
So are we going to Big Town and then back to Moore Keep?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Big Town, then back to Moore Keep, and then we're gonna sell from Moore Keep. This was my plan originally, to Old Beach Haven, and then up to Rashwan, Castle Rashwan, and destroy the ice fields in a barrage of fire.
Oh, ooh, okay. Noted.
Because you have to remember, too, we have somebody on the north side right now, and we want to give them time to map out that area for us. We have Abyss, who is in the capital Tundra right now. So if he can map out that area... Yeah, we don't know that, but in-game... no, Leadbelly knows... No, Leadbelly knows that... he doesn't know where he is, but he knows that he's out, exploring and shit. Because he told Leadbelly before he left.
Right.
But what I'm saying is we want to give Ragnar time to, above table, to explore that area so that when he comes back, there's the potential of his character being able to tell us, hey, this is what's going on up there, kind of thing.
Word. I see the vision. If y'all are on consensus for that, in that case, I'm going to bring us over to one last map change.
And it's a to be continued. I'm playing.
That would be cruel. That would be twisted. You all come across a rather idyllic looking clearing. You're still sort of there where the marshes are encroaching on the more fertile territory, but you can tell the soil is becoming more hospitable to produce of sorts, because there is a thriving apple tree over here on the left side of the map. It is covered in delicious looking apples. A few have fallen, of course, and gotten gross and brown, but the ones on the tree, scrumptious. There's also this big tree here, dead tree. You guys can place your tokens anywhere as Stan is going to call. Need a short little leg rest, fellas. You care if we take a quick $5? And he doesn't really wait for a response. He tosses his pack down, stretches his one arm up, and just and flops down with his back on the big tree here. I'll start setting out the NPCs.
Right here.
Yes.
Where's my boy? There
Why
we
here?
go. Well,
Stack of characters.
what did you want to plant your butt on mud? Get up with a poopy butt?
It's because there's trees here, and he likes trees. Man, I like trees. I like trees and wolves. I like when the wolf.
When the tree what? What did you say?
Because I have a friend named Tree the Wolf. So I was like, I like it.
Oh, Tree the Wolf. I literally didn't hear what you said. I see.
Oh, yeah, no.
I like it when trees the wolf, you know? You know what I mean, Captain?
I do know what you mean. I do. Knew this mermaid.
If
was
there are
in
any
Yeah.
trees here that'll transform into wolves, just make sure they take one of my legs instead of my other arm. I still need to drink and eat.
Do
Wait, you lost
want
your
anyone?
arm to a wolf? Or a tree?
Yeah, I'm also confused.
One is a lot more impressive than the other. One is.
I didn't really lose it to a wolf per se, but he was kind of a dog. That's not that important right now, though. And Stan opens his
Captain,
eyes.
he lost his arm to a tree. I mean, Arthur whispers.
He lost his arm to his ex.
That is crazy. Yeah.
That's what fit in my head. But he kind of was a dog.
No, he's like, as soon as he says, "Oh yeah, he wasn't a wolf per se," and he's like, "Oh my god, he lost his arm to a tree."
He lost his arm to a tree.
Oh, losing my arm to an ex-lover would have been far better of a pill to swallow than this, but it's been gone so long now I hardly remember what it was like to have it. I'm sure I would be off balance if another arm grew back.
Well, do you
Let
want
me tell
any
you.
arm?
No, that's quite all right, sir. I do have a question for you, though. Tell me, what did I leave behind a quarter mile back, stuck out of the ground?
A boot?
A boot? He'll chuckle and say, No, very funny. Seriously. We were there on the trail. I took up the rear so you wouldn't notice. What did I stick in the ground? And Kiryu, he is asking you specifically.
Do I know him? Did I see
See if you can,
Yeah.
see if you can find out.
See if you can see it.
You have
The
abilities for
perception.
this, no?
Yeah.
He said it's a
Right.
quarter mile.
Fine, I'm gonna use this.
Very nice. You will see a little flag fashioned out of a long thin stick, and a big, broad leaf that has been pierced through, sort of knit in one end, out the other, to where the leaf is static, horizontal on its side.
Well, that's a neat flag.
Ah, you see my flag. Good eyesight indeed. Now, what did I leave a mile back? And here with that still activated. Hello? Did I crash?
No, we lost
We're
it.
listening.
Okay. Word. Kiryu, as he asks that with your self-spyglass still active in that 30-second window, now I will take an active perception from you.
Alright.
What's going
Oh
on?
my goodness.
He needed it.
Gee whiz. That is crazy.
Let's go!
You stare for a moment, and you have been pretty familiar with the limitations of this long-distance feat your devil fruit has provided you. Maybe you feel like that's a ridiculous ask, but you try nonetheless. And all of a sudden, as if you and your entire body are being propelled through the air to look at this thing in greater magnitude, the world opens up, and you see a sausage sticking up right out of the mud, about halfway stuck into where it's perfectly vertical.
Ask if it's
Is this
keep
some kind of
standing.
joke?
Ask if it's Keef's finger.
Nah, I won't
No.
ask that.
No jokes. What do you see, Kiryu? Tell everybody. Tell the class.
Well, I see some morning wood. You can say that.
Oh my god.
It's stinging right now.
Something like that, I suppose. Sure. The Earth's morning wood. You see my breakfast that I left behind, don't you? Very impressive. Now, and he'll stand beside you, and he looks off in the same direction that you're looking. And he puts his hand on his chin, he strokes it for a second and asks you, "Can you tell me the mark I left alongside the front gate of Moor Keep?"
Do I say it with the crit?
I'm going to take that crit into account for this. This is sort of stacking. However, I'm going to need a Constitution check.
Ooga.
Ooga.
Shit.
Mm.
Wait, it's a check, not a save.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
reroll that. Do a check.
Oh,
Take the save. Take the save. Take the save.
Do you... Wait, hold on. Leadbelly can give you his temporary inspiration.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I gave it to you earlier. My musicians thing, my entertainers thing.
Yeah, if that's what we're talking about, I think that has been utilized.
Yeah, I did. I gave it to Kief earlier
Yeah.
because he rolled.
And I gave
double.
mine
I
to
have a
Kiryu.
con. But if you remember, I have a con thingy that I think I can reroll one con save or con roll.
I'm sorry, refresh my memory. Which is it again?
I don't know. I just have it on my sheet.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm looking for it. What is it called?
On my sheet it says just the resources, just one con. I don't remember what it is. I just know it's a con. I think a con advantage.
Yeah, it's like my luck thing. I vaguely remember the lady in fucking Ryumachi giving it to me, but like.
I think because we helped one of the NPCs.
Wait.
Did he get it when he kissed the girl in the prison?
Ooh, I think that is what that's from.
That was what it is. I'm looking for those notes right now. Okay. We're actually a little over time. I shouldn't go prowling through notes too long here. For right now, yeah, let's just, if you want to employ that at advantage, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, for
Hell yeah.
a greater roll than that nat 1, feel free. Throw out another con check.
Like, con.
Let's
I
go.
take that.
That's
Okay.
better.
All right. Yeah, if that off a 12 and your 28 perception, you're going to be able to further zoom. And again, it's like your body is being propelled, but before you were able to sort of just take it as a strange visual phenomenon. This time it makes you rather nauseous. It feels like you're on a really, really bad roller coaster ride. And you do, however, see crystal clear for a moment the entirety of Moor Keep from the point you are standing on. However, it does not last too long as you start to try to focus and hone in on the front gate that you all left through itself. The image starts to get blurry. You feel a cold sweat erupt all over your back, and you are... throw out a con save this time. Or we could just take that 10, up to you. You can do it fresh. There you go. 11, a little better. You're still going to be shaken down, and you take a knee. You're unable to stand on your own 2 feet as your vision swarms back. Those 30 seconds are now up from your self spyglass,
Yeah,
and
this
you are
be
left a
considered-
little breathless.
Would this be considered a fail? The 11?
It is technically a fail. You were not able to make out the mark on the side of the door.
No, but the side effects that I strained too much with this because I fell on the knee or something.
Oh, it's not quite to that level since the crit success on the perception is still also in effect. This is sort of a synthesis. You are slightly winded for the moment. It's not going to add an exhaustion level or anything like that.
Alright. Well,
That's all right.
That's
We'll
better.
get there soon. You're still learning. And Stan pats you on the back. Take a moment. Catch your breath.
but
He's
how
gonna
did you know
turn-
about my power?
No, what's that, Keith?
Oh, Kief was asking, is that the reason that we stopped here? Was just for this?
Well, no, I figured, we could have a few apples or two, maybe spar a little. What do you say, Kief? And Stan looks right at you, and he presses his knuckles against his shoulder stub where his other arm used to be, and he cracks his knuckles. Come on. Let's take a minute, spar.
Alright, but can you operate with no arms?
Oh, I may not be a battle master, but I can still throw a punch in a controlled setting. It'll do for my purposes here. Come. Now, I want you to punch me first. And he taps himself on the gut. Right here. Go for it. Don't hold back. And dig deep.
Okay, and Kief is gonna interpret that the wrong way. And instead of finding the inner power, he's just gonna try and hit this dude inside of his stomach rather than hit his stomach.
Huh?
So the dig deep for what Kief is instead of punching the front of the target, you're trying to punch through the target. So instead of getting the inner power side of dig deep, find your inner reserves, he's taking it a more literal, direct translation.
At a 21, you're going to feel that deep dig to punch through your target succeed. And you feel this overwhelming blast kind of come out of your elbow of a sorts. You feel confident about this punch. And it connects right there where he told you to hit him. He sputters, his mouth bursts open with a cough. But he holds his feet there, even as your fist twists into his tunic. He coughs up a little blood, too, dribbles down his chin, but he holds his place, and he grins at you. Go ahead and roll damage real quick as well for me, please. I'll note it on my own records. 3. He's going to hold his place, though, and he stares down at you as you land back on your feet, or however you want to flavor that. He looks you in the eye. He says, "Okay, my turn."
Okay, I don't see what the big deal is.
Let me know when you're ready. Take your time.
You got
I
this,
don't
Keith.
mind. And he's stretching his shoulders. He's kind of
You got this,
circling
little
back and
buddy.
forth.
I'll give him a bardic. Me and Arthur.
Bardic? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give Keith a bardic.
Now, don't move. Don't try to block it. Accept with whatever you have at hand in mind already. Promise me, don't you move now. It might hurt, but it'll be worth it. And he rears his fist back and swings it sort of
God, he's getting
down,
that.
almost like a golf club. He's going to roll an 8 on that. Kief, I'm going to need a con save on this one.
Ooh.
Very nice. He drills a punch into you, and for a moment, it is as if that fist of his is totally coated in black ink. Only for a moment, you blink in surprise, instinctually against yourself, as that fist connects with pretty much your entire body. You feel it slam into you. And although you feel those shockwaves throughout your body, for...
I got moved a half of a step back.
You got this, Keith.
Another 8. For another 8 damage. You do keep your feet, and you keep your place. Yeah, like you said, maybe you scoot back a little bit from him, if you like, but you are still there, despite your size difference. This massive guy to you. And sure enough, his arm is still muscular. That one arm is doing all the work, so there is still some controlled power there. You both cough up just a little blood from the impacts. But he takes a knee before you, and he extends his fist. He goes, "There you go. Getting the hang of it."
I'm not much of a fist fighter, but I don't want to make you no-armed stand. You know, one-arm stand already is kind of a weird nickname, but...
Nah, Keith, it's all about the learning process. I'm a gun guy, and Boofergill gave me a...
How do you say his name, Mikey? Arthur would say it the correct way. I want to make sure.
I thought it was
Boofergill gave me some wooden... He gave me some wooden swords, and it's... You can learn a lot by switching up the variety, I swear. Just trust in the process.
That's absolutely true, Arthur. Very good, very good. I didn't realize you had actually followed through with that this morning. I'm impressed. Well then, that means that just leaves one of you. And then he takes a quick glance at Spenny, who is just sort of laying down over here enjoying the sun.
Spenny, get the fuck up! Spenny, get the fuck up!
Oh, sorry. Hey, what you need?
I swear, everyone else had better start jumping Spenny shit with me and being like,
There is no way you are not training him. Like, Spenny!
Nah, let's
Spenny, like,
hit him one time, I'll heal him, don't worry.
He is literally... Spenny, I'm gonna be so real with you. I want to see you do great things. And right now, I appreciate that you are taking in the wonders that is that. But... Fucking, like, initiative, man! Like, don't you want to be stronger? Don't you want to not be knocked out next fight? Don't you want to see what the world has to offer? Don't you want to be able to stay awake when the circus comes knocking and the clowns go exploding?
As you rally off all those points to Spenny, he's got this indignant look upon his face, but you can tell off your passive alone, you're starting to make some cogent points, and you see his lips start to quiver. And by the time you finish, he just says, "Yeah, fine, okay, I see your point. Yeah, I want to beat some guys. What do you need, one arm?" And he crosses his arms. Stan will just tell him, "Well, you've got a little bit longer to go to catch up to these fellas you follow, but that's fine. We can give you a test in fortitude. Leadbelly, come, stand beside me.
Okay.
I want to feel something."
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
Romantically or physically?
like everyone on the crew.
500,000
Hey,
berries to
reaches
see
that
it,
arm back.
a
No,
billion to
right
touch it.
here.
Yeah, lungs right there. Whoa.
Yeah, Lunk and the Red Beret are picking. They've picked some fresh apples, and they're just watching you guys. They're munching on them under the shade of the tree, enjoying. Stan is going to stand right beside you, Leadbelly, and he will say, "Okay, now, I don't know exactly how much you'll really be able to attempt here, but we'll give it a good, honest shot. Now, you would qualify yourself something as a performer, wouldn't you? That's the heart of who you are, no?
Yes.
Good. Okay. I want you to think about this as if you were on the world stage, as if that were a real thing where everybody in the world could come to hear you perform. With your brethren, by yourself, whatever makes the vision clearer. Think about that and direct how badly you want something like that at your crewmate here.
Which
I'm gonna
one,
need
Spinny?
a perform. Yeah, he has you facing Spenny, and he
Okay.
points at him. He goes, "Direct it right at him."
You said a performance?
Spenny? Yes. Spenny, you're gonna want to hold on. Okay.
Oh.
A crit fail. It won't be anything too catastrophic. You try this with all your might. You picture yourself on that world stage like he suggested as much as you can. But you're just not sure what he means by directing this at Spenny.
I'm
Your
confused here, Jim.
Constitution mod is 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, word. What did you say?
I said, I don't know what I'm doing here, Jim.
That's okay. That's okay. This has often been regarded as the hardest color to obtain and utilize. You have done the first. Now it is time to utilize. Try one more time for me, but this time, try to imagine the crowd is composed of all the people that you hold dear.
Okay.
Every single one. And they are cheering you on, wishing for your success, wanting you to achieve your dreams. Think about that and know it's true. Try again. Lucas will say, "Oh my word."
What the
It's
fuck?
insanity. Insanity, dude.
The duality of dice.
Yeah,
The duality of man. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
we both said
He
the
just
same
said
thing.
Leadbelly. Picture your support group, and he said, "All right, bet, got this."
What a captain moment. Like, actually, genuinely. That was sick as fuck. He said, picture your crew, and I said, boom, baby.
It's as if you are there on the world stage for a moment, and as if there is this great sound wave booming from an amplifier behind you as you hit that first chord of the night. You snap back to this little clearing, and it seems like something is missing because all of a sudden Spenny is frothing from the mouth on the ground, totally passed out. Stan, though, is laughing hysterically. "There we go, my boy, there we go!" And he's shaking you on the shoulder triumphantly. Very crazy on that crit save. I'll get the full rewards of that to you after session here today
Hell
at some
yes.
point. But to wrap up real quick, one last thing going to happen. I love that flavor, Kief. Yeah, I love that. If that jives with Leadbelly, I love that.
No, that's
as
exactly,
canon.
yeah.
It's so cool.
Once Dill said that, like, that's exactly how it played out in my head.
Dude,
It's like, as
that's
soon as
such a good
he
visual.
pictured his crew, he saw Arthur standing there being like, Captain! And he saw Kief, like, on his shoulder, and Squint and Spinny in the crowd doing the rug. Like, it was a good time.
Yucks. Scene squint. Giant L.
Giant L.
Last but not least, there is a clatter out of this giant tree here as a rather large man tumbles out and lands upon the ground. He looks a little worse for wear. He seems to be covered in dirt. His clothes are tattered, and he looks exhausted, even though he is fully knocked out at this point. Of another part of the tree comes another man, knocked out. He lands on a limb, sort of folded in half, big tree branch. Another man tumbles out and lands right where Stan was sitting when you all arrived.
It's a Kid Rock.
Is that Dale Earnhardt?
Is that another mannequin? Are we about to have 2 Koraks?
5 men total, as well as a mannequin that clatters apart at the joints, fall out of this massive tree. You all are shocked. They are all as unconscious as Spenny is. You're unsure exactly who these folks are, though there is a great amount of familiarity to them that becomes quite apparent as another man climbs out of the tree. He has stars in his eyes, and he also looks to be crazed from the wilderness as they are exposed to the wilderness. He wears a strange cloak, but you all have met him only days prior, the head of MFP5, Toe Cutter, who you left a mark upon, Leadbelly.
I did.
And Toe Cutter stares at you, tears in his eyes, a wide smile across his face. He falls to his knees, raises his hands up to the sunny sky, and yells, "Hail, Leadbelly, savior of the day!" And he bows, and as he does, you see that this robe he wears is cut across the back to fully show this pretty nasty looking wound that is still healing. The mark you left upon his back with Irene's good night, which will bring us to the end of today's session, to be continued.
Guys, I have a cult. I have a fucking cult.
Yeah, I mean,
What the fuck?
hold on. Let's not get too real with it, but there are worshippers of the sun god. All I'm saying.
Who knows? Who knows what the deal is? All I will say... Well, actually, I'll save that for post-session. Never mind. That's it from me, y'all.
Yeah.
Good game. Sorry
sure-
again, I just can't seem to hit scheduled time to save my life, but I'm
it's
glad we're a
fine.
little closer than usual. Thank you guys for joining us on YouTube. Thank you to my wonderful players. Signing off. We'll see you next time.
All the
Yes,
VOD frauds, too.
As always, go over to SSJ Cody's Twitch channel to catch up on him reading Boruto. Or are you guys starting a new series tonight?
On that Boruto boys, and I'll be there in chat. I'll see you guys.
Oh, I think Cody froze.
Is he frozen? Yeah, I thought he
Either
was
way,
there, but
go to Cody's Twitch, and he'll be reading some mangas with the boy Vexus, the Lurking Legend. Win stream, win sesh. We'll see you guys here in 2 weeks. Bye.